Hello, hello, hello. It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comfort together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling.
Yeah. Hello. 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 Yes. What is going on? What is going on to all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, and my tea leaf readers? What's your tea, honey? I know you got all of your crumpets together, my darling, because you know what time it is, honey. It's time to dish tea, and you're dishing tea, darling. With Big Meats. What's going on, babies? Oh, it's been a very interesting day today, darling. Very interesting. And I want to do this delicately because I try to be as transparent as possible, but I don't want to necessarily put something out there just yet because there is a resolve. However, um, I'll put it this way: the resolve that has been issued or given reverence to, their idea of a resolve is to replace the product. Okay. And that's not where I want it to go. Okay. Because at this particular point, I'm flustered. However, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to let them go through the changes and through the series, because each time that I call, y'all do know that they record the conversations and carry it on, and so they have to put notes in your account. Okay, so that there is going to serve us very well, because when I get a hold to talk to the person that I need to talk to, yeah, this is going to be very interesting. So that there is that. Having said all that, y'all know yesterday or on the previous show, we were talking about the Black Bread Company, and that's what it's called, Black Bread Company. Darling, I'm already done with. I'm practically done with a loaf. About to start on another loaf, honey. I'm trying to told y'all, honey, this bread is so delicious. Okay, the bread is nice and soft and carrying on. So during one of the commercial breaks, honey, I found they were just interviewed for Black History Month, especially when they are the very first Black-owned bread company ever. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to play that during one of the commercial breaks, honey. And I sent them an invitation to come on our platforms so that we can chop them up, honey, and sit down here and give the brothers their just due. Okay, because honey, trust yeah, it's that kind of thing. So having said all that, I've been chill for most of the day, up here, looking to get some things together. I've been on the computer, and I started to bump out a script. And when I went in, I remember that I had started using Celtics before, right? So I need to have my ass whooped, because I looked at this damn thing, and when I went into the thing, I forgot that I had an account. And so I went in, And they said, "Oh no, this email already has an account. Just log in." So I said, "Oh, okay. Well, what was the passcode?" So I said, "Okay, let me try this one because the one I'm using now, I just started using, and that was the one that got me in." Child, they said the last time this thing was updated was 2014. I said, that was 7 years ago. Are you kidding me? That was when I'm writing another play, and this play is called The Rules of Sisterhood. It's a stage play. And going up in there, honey, I was mortified because I'm like, okay, yeah. And I was just telling my crew, we need to get back because I need to finish the script and this, that, and the other, you know. And honey, I'm like, are you serious? So I've got to go up in here. I got to finish that. And then I'm on the verge of writing scripts for our scripted portions that we're doing. I have one script that's already written that we did for class that I want to develop. It's a short film. And see, for me, listen to me now. I'm really getting thrilled about the whole short film genre because number one, the budgets are a little bit better. You don't have, you can get away with a few things and it doesn't require an extensive budget depending on how you're writing. Then on top of it, the app Quibi, which now it was bought. Quibi it came out, honey. I never used it because I didn't subscribe to it. I did download it, but I didn't subscribe to it. But now they have been bought and acquired by somebody else, and I forget who. Research department, find that out who owns Quibi now. Okay. And with that, they specialize in giving you shorts on the phone so you could watch a movie on your phone. And I think it was like 15 minutes or less, or was it 10 minutes or less, whatever it was. They specialize in the short script or short movie kind of thing. And now that we have a lot of webisodes and things that have developed off of YouTube and carrying on, a lot of them have been 10, 15, 20 minutes, episodes. But I think I want to keep mine down to 10. The reason why I say that is because 20 minutes, you could easily stretch that to 30. If you put in commercials in there, then that becomes a half-hour series, you know what I'm saying, for the network. But I'm looking at it from the standpoint of 10 minutes, hit hot, and that way you have to stay hot because oftentimes you could lag and drag and carry it on. Or you have to know how to flush out a story. So this is going to challenge me not to be so fucking verbose. If you can't tell, I adore talking. That's a hobby of mine. But also stay focused so that we can keep the shit going and running. And see, with 10-page scripts, see what happens, especially if you're doing the same day kind of thing or whatever, then so you can knock out, 30 pages in the same day of shooting, depending on what it is, and then chop those up so that you got 3 different episodes, you see, and carrying on. So I'm looking at it from that particular perspective. And so, yeah, I got excited and carried on about this. So I'm looking to get back into the writer's room and things of that nature, and then to collaborate with maturing, honey. I love to have other people who sit down there. We can flush out characters and things of that nature, and then we can sit down there and roll with it and things and, see where it's going, because usually 13 episodes is usually what a season requires. And so we could do 13 episodes, go on a hiatus, and then come on back, honey, and then call it grace and this, that, and the other. So I'm looking for that. I'm looking to do some other short films and carrying on that would be entertaining and exciting and to tell some stories that I don't think has ever been seen before, or if they have, then we can tell it with a twist. So having said all that, that there has been what my day has been looking like. Hey, everybody, come on up in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, what is going on? What is going on? Let's see. Brandon, hello. That's my child. Hey, come on. Oh, y'all gonna, okay, thank you. Wait a minute. Let me go. Hey, what's going on, Road? Okay, the book says good evening. Okay, right. Okay, Lavelle is in the building. Uh-huh. It's French toast time. You better say that. Yes. Oh, this child has been waiting on me to start writing again and things. What is the name of the app you're using to write your screenplay? It's called Celtic, C-E-L-T-X. C-E-L-T-X. Now, let me tell y'all something because they have a free download, right? However, in order to get the benefits of the damn thing, you know, you have to pay for it in order to get all of the benefits and this, that, and the other. There's a cost, okay? And I just found that out because I'm like, wait a minute, honey, I thought this damn thing was free. So when I finally bumped back into the thing and it said, oh, hello there, Mr. Taylor. I said, oh, well, your free subscription has expired. Would you like to go on and do this? Now we can get it at $13.50 a month for a year. Okay, so I'm like, oh, do the math. Okay, $13.50 times 10 is $135 plus another 27. That there is $162 a year for a goddamn program, honey. However, we're going to talk about that because one of the things that we're going to talk about today is what does your portfolio look like? Yeah, I'm gonna let that breathe for a minute. What does your portfolio look like? Is it diversified? Huh? Do you have all of the things that you need in your portfolio that says what you want to do with your life? We're gonna talk about that today. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Yes, honey. Okay. Hello, hello. Okay. H2 is, wait a minute, I'll put that up there one more time. H2 is in the building. Okay. H squared. Come on, baby. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Wait a minute. Am I about to turn on the air? Oh, okay. I'm feeling a little bit, ooh, okay, a little moist, you know. Uh, but hell, I thought that period was over, honey, and for the day. Anywho, anywho, uh, what was this? On January 8th, 2021, Roku acquired all of Quibi's content. Really, Roku did. Get the flip up out of here. And they just did that this year. I knew it was relatively recently, but Quibi had just come out. Quibi ain't been out for a year yet, has it? And Roku done got it. So now all of that programming and stuff that Quibi was doing is now, I'm wondering if you go to Roku, it's a Quibi channel. And all of, well, however they did that, because that there I think is amazing. Okay. So yeah, so let me bring the children up in here. I got the Aunt Nikki.
Fresh off just winning a poetry contest. Hey, babies.
Oh, okay. She's okay. Got a little victoire there. Congrats.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Like 5 minutes. Not even a full 5 minutes ago. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you. Wait a minute. Are you pausing for a man? Ooh.
I ain't got no damn man. Look, I ain't no man.
Okay.
He out here somewhere though.
Don't make me laugh. And
So
okay.
you got Celtics. Let me tell you something. I didn't know that you didn't know you had to pay for Celtics. I've always paid for it.
No, I had it, but child, listen. I see free downloads or whatever, and because this is the popular one,
yeah,
I've had it. I've always known it was going to be limited.
Remember,
I did not know.
I used to use Amazon Story Writer.
I used to use that too. Yeah.
And then when Amazon took that away, my heart was crushed.
Right.
So then, right after they took it away, I went over to Celtics. So
okay.
I've been using it ever since Amazon Story Writer stopped. What was that, about 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I pay for it monthly. It's worth it for me because y'all know I'm always writing.
Right.
And it's easier for us. We ain't got to worry about margins and all that old bullshit.
Right.
The thing will put the stuff the way it's supposed to go. Because one thing I want y'all to know, if you are a writer, screenwriter, playwright, and you want to send your work off,
No, it's this comment, honey.
listen, and you want to send your work off, if your stuff is not in the right format, they
It would
will
get
never
rejected.
turn the first page, ever. They're going to throw it in the trash.
The trash. And ask me how I know.
If they ain't teach us nothing else, then that's
Ask me how I know, honey. I had taken my play, No Time for the Pay, and I sent it to Rainforest. You know, because they were, and you know, I don't have a literary agent or anything like that. All I know is Rainforest is here in Atlanta, and I said, okay, whatever, honey. They shit the honey, yeah. And somebody told me it was a format. I said, format? What the hell are you talking about? This is not knowing. Yep, girl. So that was wasted postage, wasted copying money. What I did to make a copy of the wasted money that went right in the trash. Right in the motherfucking trash. Okay, now look who else we got up in here. We got the big red seller and we got the Buckster in the house.
What up, y'all? Everybody's in the building this evening. That's what's up.
Okay, that's what's happening. Okay, now look here. We're going to get started with this thing because I titled today's show, Toys Are Toys, right?
I ain't looking at the title. Oh, shit. What I done walked into.
Toys are toys, right?
This way.
Okay. Let me read this. Okay? Because I heard this shit yesterday. Haji come call him, and I wonder if he's gonna bring his ass up in here. I hung up on Haji last night, y'all.
I was going to say, Haji always starts some shit. What Haji done did?
Haji, because he started. Haji, see, you know what? That's my baby. Haji's my baby. Let me say it. Let me go down. I want y'all to see my face. I'm gonna go solo. Let me go solo.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me go solo. Haji is one of my heterosexual husbands, okay? And the whole thing of it is that our relationship, honey, has developed into something to where we argue like we married for real, okay? However, one of the things I do know about Haj is that Haji thrives off of the debate. Haji thrives off of being able to have important conversations. And he also thrives off of knowing how to go for stupidity shit. And he likes to hit those hot buttons. He likes to sit down there. He tries to go for a jugular to keep everything hot and fluid and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And last night, honey, when we on this particular subject, he went into some areas that had nothing to do with this. And I'm telling him, I said, okay, wait a minute, you mixing two different conversations. That ain't got nothing to do with this. Okay. But he wanted to make it deal with this. Okay. And then he said a couple of things, honey, that sent me over the rainbow.
Oh shit.
And I said, okay, now you know what, motherfucker, so you gonna make me cuss your bitch ass out. And I said, I'll tell you what. I said, keep on, I'm gonna hang up. And he started laughing, and then he wanted to try to put the nail in the coffin. I said, okay, you know what, fuck you, this conversation is over. And I just hung up the phone. I just hung up. I hung up on him, yes, I did. And then I found out he called me back like about 2-something in the morning, laughing. About, I just wanted to see if you was up and you all right. I didn't guess we'll talk about my ass, motherfucker. All this old bullshit. But in all of the bullshit, there are some points to be made. I said, you know, they have points to a point. Let me explain why. Have y'all heard this? Hasbro Company has decided that they're going to take the Mr. and the Mrs. off of the potato heads because now they want the goddamn toys to be gender neutral.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Wait, hold on. Oh, girl, wait, wait, girl, wait. Let me read this article. This one is coming out of Rolling Stone magazine. Okay. Now it starts off, it said they have an update as of 5 p.m. Now, wait a minute. This article was written, hold on. Oh, do I got a date? Yes, it was written February 25th, 2021 at 3:52 p.m. Okay. That's when they published this. Okay. But then at 5 o'clock that same day, they had an update already for the article. So they started off with the update and says, after the uproar over the rebranding, Hasbro clarified that the Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head dolls will still be available under the gender-neutral Potato Head brand. They have also introduced a box set that includes multiple potatoes and accessories so kids can build a family of potatoes of any genders they want. Okay? Now, hold on. Do I have, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, no, don't laugh yet. No, they don't have a picture of it. They don't have a picture of it. Research department? No. I got to do it over here because I need to share the screen. I need to share the screen because I want y'all to see this shit. Okay. I want y'all to see it now on what they're trying to do. Okay. Now let me read the rest of this article. Let me read. I'm gonna read it. Okay. Wait a minute. I keep losing my place because I'm scrolling.
That part is like.
Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Oh shit! I did it again.
I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying. I promise you.
What I'm missing? I'm over here looking at this other. What he can't handle it. Hold on. Wait. Don't do it yet. Hold on. Just stew in it. Let me read the article.
Okay, I'm gonna go get me some.
Okay, let me read the article. Okay. Every once in a while, every once in a great while, a brand does something that is not driven by the single head and all-consuming pursuit of profit. On very rare occasions, they do something that could be perceived by most reasonable people as generally okay or even good. Today, Hasbro did just that when the toy company announced it would be rebranded the iconic Mr. Potato Head toy, the very starchy vegetable that bears an uncanny resemblance to the former Oakland A's pitcher Raleigh Fingers, okay, and his female counterpart as gender-neutral potato heads. The reasoning behind this change, a spokesperson for the brand said in an interview with Fast Company, was to reflect the changing social millennial and redefine what it means to be a potato family. Okay. Culture has evolved, Hasbro Senior Vice President Kimberly Boyd said. Kids want to be able to represent their own experiences. The way the brand currently exists with the Mr. and Mrs. is limiting when it comes to both gender identity and family structure. This is objectively both a very sweet and very marketing savvy decision, according to the 2019 census data, that there are currently more than 220,000 children in the U.S. with same-sex parents. And it makes sense that Hasbro want to create a product that caters more directly to their experience of what it would mean to be a family. It's also worth noting that it would likely drive up demand among toy collectors for the old male-branded, yet penisless version. Further, the shift does not constitute a significant revamp of the toy itself because unlike toys like G.I. Joe or Barbie, Potato Head is not exactly known for embodying strict gender roles, and children could already build whatever gender or combination of genders they wanted. Put another way, Potato Head's masculinity is not an integral part to the experience of playing with Potato Head because it quite literally is simply a potato with funny googly eyes. Unless you view Don Rickles' performance as a character in Toy Story as a John Wayne-esque display of unfettering testosterone. There is virtually nothing about the toy that is gendered to begin with. Tell that, however, to conservative commentators like Ben Shapiro, who, upon hearing the news of Potato Head's revamp, brutally mocked it, viewing the announcement as yet another example of PC culture run amok. Bigotry annihilated, Shapiro tweeted in a multi-part thread, followed by Mrs. Potato Head has been killed off. She will be replaced by an asexual can of Pringles. Woke O'Haram strikes again, tweets Eric Erickson. How soon will Toy Story how soon will Toy Story have to re-edit to get rid of Mrs. Potato Head? Right-wing author and vlogger Mark Dice was apparently so upset that he tweeted in response to an Associated Press story about the rebranding, "It's time for Republicans states to succeed." Dramatic calls for possible succession aside, the reaction among the right is fairly unsurprising. Those are the same people, after all, who basically imploded after Land O'Lakes replaced its Native American woman logo last year and simply lost their minds earlier this month when Aunt Jemima's logo was rebranded to the Pearl Milling Company. Such meltdowns prompted valid questions about why grown adults would harbor such deeply ingrained and emotionally intense attachments to multi-million-dollar corporate brands. But when it comes to the Potato Head revamp, what's going on here is exactly what happened after Harry Styles appeared on the cover of Vogue in a dress. White conservative males, in clinging to the remnants of the power that comes from being white and male, are so deeply invested in the preservation of outdated gender norms that they are willing to fight to the death over maintaining them. And if that deprives a 3-year-old with 2 mommies of the option of making a same-sex potato family that looks a little more like her own, then so be it. Anyway, congratulations to the children of well-intentioned progressive parents who will inevitably be gifted a gender-neutral Potato Head doll this Christmas. And congrats as well to Hasbro for successfully trolling the right. Next up, for liberal parents, actually getting Paw Patrol canceled. But not because of the cop dog, mostly because it sucks. Okay, this article is coming from the Rolling Stone magazine, so they got a little cap in there. But this article is coming from there. Now, hold on, because what I am going to do, I got to find this damn picture. Okay, I got to find the picture because I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see what it is. Okay, I want y'all to see what the image is. Here it is. Ah, yeah, here we go. The cheer. Wait a minute. Let me go here. Could I blow this up just a little bit? Okay, wait a minute. Y'all still with me?
You got
I know y'all are, and I know y'all are. I know I can hear the size.
This
I
is
can
some
hear it all.
bullshit, okay?
I can hear it all. Hold on, honey. Hold on. We coming. We coming. Okay, we coming. Okay, here we. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going. Let me allow that. Okay, where are we? Let me go here because I need to share. I'm gonna share the screen. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. Share. Come on. Hit. Share screen. Okay. There is no audio, so I ain't got to worry about audio. I want the Mr. Potato Head gender. Okay, there we go. That's the one I want, right? That's the one I want. We're gonna share. All right. Now, they are saying, oh, wait a minute, here we go. They're saying out with the old. Okay, this is the old. Okay. Mama, daddy, and the little baby. Okay, out with the old. So now when you go, you're going to get the Potato Head little thing, and it's going to come with all the little pieces, okay? And it's going to allow the children to create their own family. And so now we're going to have this potential little do-I-did here, okay? So when you got two daddies, oh shit, what I do?
I got a question.
Hold on. I'm coming. Wait a minute, because there's another picture here. I'm hoping this is the one with the two mamas. Okay, wait a minute. What's that? Oh, that's in the movie. Okay, so that's in the movie. Okay, now you see that? This is how they're going to be looking like now. They're not gonna have Mr. or Mrs. They're just gonna have potato head on here. Okay, just potato head and carrying on. Okay, now okay, so they took the gender off of it. Okay, now wait a minute. Oh, they don't have the family one. There it is. There we go. That's the family one. Okay, well, it's gonna come with the box where you get three little. You get two potato heads and then the baby. Okay, so now the kids can sit down here and create their own little family. Okay, how they want. Okay, and it's just gonna be called potato head. Okay, yeah. So you create your own little family. All right. So now let me stop sharing. All right. Okay. So now I have done this. All right, Nick, go.
First of all, we all a certain age. When I got Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, it was only one of them in the motherfucking box last time I checked. So if I had a family that had two daddies, would it be safe to say that I just buy two Mr. Potato Heads? If I got two mommies, I just buy two Mrs. Potato Heads. See, this is some bullshit because they didn't have to change it because now what it seems like the marketing thing, come on, almost masters in marketing, is that they get to charge you more money because you buy in the family. You're buying the family now, and now the family will come with extra mommy, extra daddy, extra little boy, extra little girl clothes. That's some marketing bullshit, and you can kiss my ass. Because if you got two daddies in your house, then buy two Mr. Potato Heads. If you got two mommies in your house, buy two Mrs. Potato Heads. Hell, if you want to buy them all, buy them all. Because
well,
when
Nikki,
I checked the last time I checked, they only
that's
came
great.
one.
That's great what you're saying, but you're absolutely correct because you had to come up with a reason or excuse to charge more for those plastic pieces. You had to throw in those extra plastic pieces in order to make everybody happy. But let's get to the marketing aspect of it. To let Rolling Stone put an article out like that and do all that, you didn't do nothing really but just take your sales through the roof. The pre-orders are doggone probably ridiculous on this already. Not only just for the rainbow children of the world, but also doggone for the curious people of the world.
And all the people that want to be politically correct.
Or politically correct, or people who want to have a political argument. They need to doggone have the actual doggone toy in their hand in order to preach. Now, this is where my problem is. Okay.
Ray, hold up. Because Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head, that wasn't never the dolls that we looked at like sexualized.
Yeah, because if you were turned on by motherfucking Mrs. Potato Head, you got some other issues.
Right.
All right.
It was like what you said in the article, like maybe Barbie or G.I. Joe.
I didn't even like Barbie. She didn't have no nothing down there. It was just
right.
Yeah, wasn't.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying,
neither the G.I. Joe.
When I was a kid, I don't
or
remember
being a kid.
Mr.
But you know, Nikki,
Head
if you gave Barbie a 26-piece, right, and put G.I. Joe clothes on her, then what? You know, trim that shit down, fade on the side, put some camis on her. Now she G.I. Jane, right? Jane. All right, so look. But let me get back to the point of, okay, they're trying to create this family of
acceptance. That part all day, but keep going because I hear where you're going. Come on.
So if you want to teach the kids how to be receptive to what the change is in America and what's part of the new norm, right? Which really everything has always been present. People just want to talk about it and recognize it all of a sudden. Now, when are we going to bring back, or should we say bring forth, you know, the white potato, the red potato? What about Mrs. Hot Potato? You know what I'm saying? For hot fries, she sell pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, she's a prostitute. You got Hot Potato over here.
Hot Patana.
Okay. And then what about this? Let's get a whole rainbow box and let's do a sweet potato. You know what I'm saying? So
where does it end?
You know what? I'm gonna beat your ass with the rainbow box and the sweet potato. Okay. Let me go here. Wait a minute. Bug, you got something because
Yeah. Now y'all know if I put these on air for one or two reasons. One, it's the After Dark edition, or two, it's some shady shit transpiring here.
Period.
yeah.
This is some shady ass shit. Okay, I'm gonna go with two arguments. Argument one, Nikki's marketing argument. It's been a minute since I played with a Mr. Potato Head, but it's a pretty sturdy product. Would you not agree?
of course.
It's the type of product that basically you get a lot of good wear and tear out of, to the point to where you may have a potato head in your possession as a child, save said potato head, and pass said potato head on to the children.
Right. So what you're saying is some good head that you keep around. Right. I understand.
In essence, stand by. But anyway, is that potato head ain't selling like that in this pandemic.
Come on.
Monopoly jumping off and Jack's jumping off and all the other concentration, all those type of games jumping off. Potato Head, won't they share the marketplace? This how we gonna do it. That being said, folks, in this political correct society that we live in here in America, because not such the case in most other countries, mind you. America, pay attention. We doing too much, y'all. We're doing too damn much.
Entirely.
Too damn much. Now,
always a deflection.
Look here. You know, as children, particularly if you are children who had sisters and brothers who played together and was of the same age. Oftentimes when y'all had y'all imagination adventures, they were combined. So that Barbie and Ken hung out with G.I. Joe and them, and they all went on an adventure in your Tonka truck, your fire Jeep, or whatever the case may be, in Barbie's Malibu household, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all of a sudden, it's not cool for Barbie to play with Ken and G.I. Joe and them. They got to have their own separate thing. It got to be Suicide Barbie and Malibu Barbie and Bro Nobody and Kid Ken.
I'll be back.
It's all a bunch of BS, folks. These people will do anything to get into your pockets, okay? They will make up any type of scenario whatsoever to make that happen. They even had the nerve to guesstimate how many families it was that may potentially buy said product. Okay, so if you marketing said product for a specific family, a mistake in and of itself, what it said family is trying to get that child to understand that, okay, mommy and daddy may be different in that regard, but we want you to be your own self. For those who would argue, those conservatives that would argue, okay, if you give them these gender neutral toys, you giving them carte blanche to be like, okay, well, mommy and daddy like that, I might well be like that too. And that is not what that is, okay?
Yeah, I
In the end, I agree with Nikki. 2 potato heads. 1 man, 1 woman, 2 women, 1 man, whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. Little one, big one.
I feel
family.
like it's some marketing shit. You just want
Marketing
to buy it.
this is opening Pandora's box, like you said.
Here we go.
Potato and this and that. And okay, G.I. JoJo and G.I. You know what I'm saying? It's opening a whole bunch of mess that we ain't trying to get into, folks. This is a bad dude. Period.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now I'm gonna call it like this because I'm going to take my community and I'm going to bring the light to the LGBT children.
Okay.
Because see, what we have here, they keep saying that they're doing this because we now have new families and this, that, and the other. And basically all this bullshit is because now we got gender non-conforming into the category of what the fuck gender is supposed to be.
Okay. Hold on. Let me say this. No, we've always had these families, okay? We just now have decided in 2021 to recognize said families.
Hold on. Here's where it is, because it's not so much not about to recognize it. It has become a culture because now they've defined it. See, when we had androgyny, when we had
Boy George,
right? Yeah, you know, when we had that, those who sat down there who did not adhere to any kind of structure of gender norms, it was okay to say, "Oh, I'm androgynous." Okay, in fact, I like the word; it was a cool word. Okay. At the same time, now that we're fucking gender non-conforming, my pronouns are they, we, us, them. See, we got that bullshit going on, and so now companies who are doing this because of a lot of the pressure from the rainbow children, who are sitting up there saying, identify my pronouns, identify this, identify that. My community, and I'm going to say this boldly, and I've been saying this ever since the damn white lesbians went to go sue the baker because the baker didn't want to make their goddamn cake for the lesbian cake wedding.
Right.
We've been having a goddamn problem. Okay? Everything been goddamn hate speech. Everything has always been not inclusive and this, that, and the other. And I know there's a lot of gay children out there that's probably going to hate me or be mad at me or disagree with me because I'm like, bitches, listen, why in the fuck didn't you take your money over there to the gay cake maker and get your goddamn cake from over there? Okay? Why in the fuck did this have to become something? Because now I'm trying to prove a goddamn point. There was no point to be proved.
Right.
The potato head, listen, Mr. and Mrs. Okay? I have them. Okay? Now, the whole thing of it is this.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
The whole thing of it is this. The kids' imagination was going to go everywhere anyway. The goddamn parts don't have hell. If they put the ear on the mouth because they're trying to be funny, kids are going to do what the fuck they're going to do anyway.
We did that kind of stuff.
Okay. There was no need to sit down here and to say, oh, we're going to be gender neutral because we want to include families. And now y'all done package this shit to be a family thing. And the main picture, I wanted y'all to see that, because the main picture that's going out there are the two pictures with the two potato heads being two men with the baby. Okay? That's the main picture that they got out there to brand this shit. Okay? So now this has become a gay thing. Okay? In the eyes of many. This has become a gay motherfucking argument, and it need not be, because the company has succumbed to some bullshit that none of us have got a grip on yet. We still trying to understand the language of what the fuck is gender non-conforming and that bullshit. And now y'all want to sit up here and act as if this is all now a part of inclusion. No, it's not. No, it is not. What you have done was started some bullshit to where now the hetero-attractional folks are going to sit down here and say, see, y'all trying to throw that shit down my motherfucking throat yet again. A toy ain't a motherfucking toy no more, huh? Toys, wait a minute, before I go there. Why is it LGBT children, the alphabet children, and I'm talking to my Caucasian alphabet children, because the black alphabet, y'all jumped on this bandwagon every time y'all sit down there and think there's somebody trying to come for your tea. Okay? It's the white children that's up there pushing this motherfucking bullshit because they want to be in the whole rainbow and unicorn world. And the world ain't like that. In a perfect world, it would be, but this world ain't nowhere near perfect. Why is it that we feel that you have to go and make a stink with big old companies who have long since gone throughout the, who have long since gone and have potato head? That's a goddamn institution now. The company, this thing's been around for 70 motherfucking years.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you need gender neutral shit. Where are the gay companies to develop their own brand of toys to market to their own brand of people? Why is it that we're going up against the establishment in this form to say you need to do this, 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 and this? Why is it that we got to feel validated because, oh, now they are all inclusive? Wait a minute. And before I go here, Derek that came up in here, I want y'all to do, how many of y'all remember this shit? Because this ties into what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me share this particular screen. Because this is, hold on. How many of y'all remember this motherfucking bullshit? Oh shit, wait a minute. Did I turn it up? Wait a minute. Hold on. I remember that. Did y'all remember that?
No.
Y'all didn't, what?
Nothing.
Oh god damn it. And I just oh fuck it. Okay. Shit. How about a couple of years ago when Always said they were going to remove the Venus symbol off of the packaging because they wanted to be more inclusive so that trans men and non-binary people who buy their products can feel included.
Okay, look.
I ain't hear that. My mom was talking to you. What you had said?
You remember a couple years ago when Always said they were removing the Venus symbol, which means woman or femininity, off of its packaging so that trans men and non-binary people who purchase their products can feel included.
But why? Even if you're a trans woman.
No, a trans man.
Well, trans man. Wait, we talking about the pads?
Yes.
So even if you get surgery, you still not gonna get no period, right?
Here's where it is. Those who identify as trans men who are still menstruating are early in their transition.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Or maybe they're living their lives as men. Maybe they might be, butch studs or whatever. But they still got to go by the packaging because they still have their cycle. Okay. Non-binary children, bitch, I don't listen. Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you, oh God help me. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this like this. I don't give a damn how much I adore your transitioning. I don't give a damn how much I celebrate your life as a trans person. There are two things that's going to always prove to be that way. Because yes, you are trans into this. Biologically, you are this. You trans into that. Okay? Biological women who are transitioning, if you have not started taking your testosterone and your testosterone has stopped your periods, you still going to have a motherfucking period. If you have not had your hysterectomy or your oophorectomy, okay, where they remove all of your ovaries and your tubes and carry it on, that there still makes you female. I don't give a fuck how trans you are. If you have not had that to continue on in your transitioning, those body parts are specific to a gender. Trans women, I don't give a fuck how fishy you are. A male has a motherfucking prostate. Do you understand me? So if you are not doing what you're supposed to do, you could still get prostate cancer, trans woman. You can still get ovarian cancer, trans man, if you have not taken care of what you need to take care of. Those things, I don't give a fuck how you look at it. I don't care how mad you are about with God with it. Unless you've done what you need to do to take care of that, those are issues that you're going to have. Okay? So this bullshit here of taking the female symbol off of a product that only biological females are going to go through was bullshit to begin with. And now y'all talking about a goddamn toy, a motherfucking toy, that you gonna take the Mr. and the Mrs. off because you want inclusivity when the goddamn toy ain't inclusive at all. The goddamn, the toy is already inclusive. The toy ain't got shit to do with nothing.
And if you got a boy and a girl in your house, hold it. Like if you got a son and a daughter, and you bought a Mr. Potato Head and a Miss Potato Head, 9 times out of 10, your crazy ass son gonna dress it the wrong way anyway.
Yes,
because they think it's funny. Not because they might be feeling like they might be gay or not, but because little boys think shit like that is funny.
Exactly.
Like you said, they might put the fucking ear in the mouth hole and all kinds of shit.
That's what the wig on the boy, all that type of stupid stuff.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what kids
Put
do.
the mustache on the mama with the dress
Exactly.
on. It's the shit the kids do. Why are you trying to make their childhood be so difficult?
Because parents, the folks behind this, see, here's where this is. We're not giving kids the credit that they have of being resilient. Okay? Everybody's so quick to say, oh, this is going to confuse a child. No, it's not. Because a child is going to ask questions that are appropriate at the time when they want to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Once you give them an answer they're satisfied with, they're going to keep going, and it's going to be until the next question comes.
Yeah. I mean,
it's you.
Daddy, why is my potato head loaded? You know what I'm saying?
You fucking bastard.
I'm going to hit him. Okay.
So
these
right.
These are the kinds of things that we as adults keep pushing on, and we keep using the child argument when the argument is ours. The argument is the adult argument. You're sitting up here saying that, oh, well, the kids are just going to be confused. No, they're not. You just don't want to ask questions that you don't have an answer to, or feel as though it's something that you don't want to deal with. Now, had you came out and swung like that, oh shit, wait a minute. No.
Okay. Wait a minute. Meech, I gotta tell you something.
Go ahead.
There's some real. What is the name of that shit? Help me out, Nikki. What is the name of that? What is the name of that video, that the game that people play, and it's life. It's like a life. They got people in it. And they build a family. Huh?
The Sims thing?
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Ms. Red, as you say, EB, was playing The Sims and was getting really off into it, had built a beautiful home, whole 9 yards and all this, had uncles and friends and all that. And they, had the people come by. It was real cool how she had it set up. I was like, okay. I didn't too much like it. I thought it was for people that really don't have shit to do, but it was, so I said, well, let me see. She started showing me how it works. I helped her design one of her houses. You know what I'm saying? Accent walls, furniture, all that. So now I'm interested. I can design this whole house like I'm buying a house.
Right.
And these characters are going to sleep. They're getting up, automatically going to work on time. The kids getting walked to the bus stop. You know what I'm saying?
Did they do all that?
Yeah, that shit gets serious. So I said, well, shit, how well did they program this? So when they had a damn neighbor come over, they come over and they have like barbecue or something, like another family from across the street or something. So the neighbors came over, boom, you see the little thing, doorbell ring. You hit the thing for him to go answer the door. So when he answered the door, everybody was partying and stuff. So they had this thing where they showing the house. So I switched it from the wife showing the house to the man showing the house, and he's showing the other guy's house. And when they go into the room, I hit the love button just to see.
Oh.
And they start getting down.
No.
It was programmed in there. I just thought it would never do. I thought it would like kick me out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you was just trying to be an ass. You ain't think that.
I didn't think it was programmed in there. It's like, I'm like, they wouldn't program that shit in here. And all I did was hit the love button that you do when the two people, when the man and the woman are together. And I hit the damn love button when the two guys are together. Let me show you how serious the game is. In turn, change their interests.
What?
Naomi, yes, she was totally irritated with me because I turned the guys in her game to gay. They were not gay at first until I got a hold of the game.
Lord have mercy.
And I said, why did they program it in? Because mostly kids play that. When I first heard about Sims, it was from young kids. So now I was thinking, like, well, damn. Why would they doggone put that in there? They're not giving these kids a chance to, you know what I'm saying? What if they accidentally hit the button with two girls? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or something like, just the love button. They thinking love like that's my best friend. Look, see, look. That's why I don't play the game no more. Look at that.
Right. Please go to the comments.
It's true shit. It's true shit. It's real shit.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. They said, what the hell kind of cop over here? Mama got a mustache.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, no, we ain't with you, Haji. Go ahead. Look.
Okay, wait a minute. No, he coming up in. No, I want him to today. Like I told you, I hung up on his ass last night. He laughed.
He said,
Mama got a mustache. He talking.
Today I got time.
Oh, yeah, we got time today, honey. And I had a little bit of wine, too. Oh, shit.
You saying you couldn't put a smoke. That's what you're saying.
But no, I just thought that was weird because why do they have time to doggone push that type of thing into these children when you can't allow these kids to be kids and grow up to be who they're going to be anyway?
Because if you talk to any, I know for even my girls, when they came out and like when we had discussions and stuff like that, they tell me they knew that they liked girls in a different way, like the way they thought they were supposed to like boys even when they were little. They might not have acted on it, but they knew it.
Right.
So doing all this to kids, I believe, confuses them. Because when you shoving it down their throat, it's bad enough. Nobody, man.
Here's where the confusion comes in. And now, I don't think it confuses kids. What I think happens is that you overload them. Because what happens if the mama and daddy are teaching one thing, because we got
okay, y'all change your words. Are you overloading and shoving shit down?
Yeah, we got all this. You got the church. You got what we ain't gonna do in this house. I don't care what they do over there. We don't do that over here. Kind of mentality. No, it's not that it confuses them. It's just that now you open up their mind to curiosity. Because why is it? And how come
say that shit?
We do it all the time. Well, how come so-and-so? Well, if so-and-so jumped off a bridge, you gonna jump off of it too? That's the usual go-to response. But if it's bad, okay, if it's bad, then how come they get to do it and I can't? And the part of the conversation is, let's explain that part outside of saying because I said so. You know what I'm saying? And, right. Instead of explaining it, okay. Or scaring them have the devil say, or you're gonna burn in hell because Jesus. Okay. And so now you're scared the kids have the goddamn death. Okay. So now
last time I checked, Jesus hung out with hoes, thieves,
the gays,
stop lying to your damn kids,
the murderers. Okay.
Exactly.
And carried on.
Paul so chop your fucking ear off, you understand?
The whole idea of it is that the adults don't want to deal with the conversation. Adults don't want to they don't want to admit to their own prejudices and things against something or whatever. They just won't. Which is why when we were kids, when adults started having those kind of conversations, they took kids outside. This is the grown folks talking. Okay? We started hearing about this shit, fags and bitches and hoes and motherfuckers, because we were nosy and got to hear them over talking. Okay, because that was grown folk talk. You know what I'm saying? So that's what all this is. So now kids don't get confused. They get overwhelmed because now they have no answers. They have no answers. And then how about this? You get childhood. Listen, when boys are little boys and all they know is they like hanging out with Tommy and carrying on, they know I like Tommy. Tommy's my friend. Okay. The He-Man Woman's Hand Club. Girls are nasty. You know, they don't want to be.
What's that?
What is that?
I can't hear it.
Cut it off before you give me
I'm
damn
tell you
boy.
I'm on the air live one more time.
Okay. So when we sit up here,
She don't have it. She don't
dealing,
have everything, but I gotta go.
when we're dealing with these kinds of conversations, the folks just don't want to, they don't want to have the answers or afraid to say they don't know the answer. You know what I'm saying? So now we got all this shit that done opened up and no go-to, no nothing. And then you have to sit down there and say, hey, because it's a part of life, just like everything else. How many of us knew?
Damn. Go ahead.
What?
How many of us knew the dope dealers that carried on, or the people who shot up the drugs down the street? Okay, and they our parents never told us they were high. And why she walking so funny? Why she looking so sleepy? Oh, she just took her medicine, baby. Don't worry about that. That day none of your business. Okay, so now we sit up there thinking she a zombie because what we go play zombie. Didn't we just see that on Creature Feature? Okay. So
You said Creature Feature.
I said Creature Feature, huh?
How old is that? That tell y'all how old we really are. I heard that, and I don't know how long.
He done went Sir Graves on us. Yeah.
Dig it. Okay, now wait a minute. Do what they want. Stop attaching to movements that have nothing to do with life. Pretty crystal clear. I need you to flush that out for me because I want to hear where you're going with that. Okay, I want to hear where you're going with that. Okay, it would be a Helena dial. Okay, right. Okay, one of them came up in here. Wait a minute. She said Rolling Stone equals vulture, in my opinion. Vulture for what? Well, I'm trying to, girl, where you at, honey? Okay, because I'm gonna tell you where I think you're going, but I want you to tell me first before I jump to a conclusion. Okay, because I don't want to jump to no conclusion.
And as I'm thinking about it, here's another part in this scenario. When we talk about the marketing of said toy, now you know when you try to take said toy to New York, not an issue. But you say said toy to Utah and try to sell said toy in the Mormon community?
Come on, talk about it.
Or deep in the Bible Belt?
Well, how about that? Okay.
You know it's gonna be some protests in front of that store.
This is my thing though. Like when you said the people who behind this, just like the women about the cake. I feel the same way would come to us just being black people, period. Why the fuck do you care to give your money to people who don't fucking want it? Why do you care? Don't make them change it. Don't give them your shit.
How about that? How about that? Okay. Wanda said, I, as a healthcare worker, am struggling with pronouns. Had a patient that was female. Okay. And she said, am I to address her as they? She was gender neutral. I was scared to say anything to her. Now, here's where it is. Okay. Because we're all into this whole thing, I don't know how many of y'all have seen this when you go on social medias and carrying on. You will see a lot of people now are putting in parentheses next to their names, their pronouns. Demetria Taylor, he, him, his, okay? Or Flame Monroe, he, she, we, okay? That kind of thing. You're starting to see that now in profiles or whatever. Because now,
what's your shit? Go ahead.
Period.
You know what, damn it.
Aunt Nikki, try me.
Okay. Right. So now it becomes this whole identity of understanding my pronouns and this, that, and other. And that's cute in theory. It's real cute in theory. A lot of that is for trans inclusion. And again, the gender non-binary children or the gender neutral or whatever term they're going to use, because now it's out of respect.
Exhausting.
It is exhausting.
Okay.
But here it is.
Like, God damn, y'all giving me another headache.
Exactly.
Too much.
Here's the thing, because see, the onus, the thing of it is that this whole movement, if you will, is trying to put the onus on everybody else. The onus is that I walk into a room and you're supposed to come to me and then ask how to respect me. Hi. And I say, hi, how are you? May I call you Demetrius? Are your pronouns he and his? Are you, you know, they want us to do all of that. Okay. And that's what the implication is. Because now that you see it on social media, that I got in my profile, hi, Demetrius Taylor, he, him, his, her, girl, okay, Miss Thing sometimes, okay. If I got that, then it's supposed, whatever happened to just say, hello, my name is Demetrius, call me Demetrius or Mr. Taylor.
Period.
Okay, what's wrong with that? And so now we in this thing. Wanda, in your case, honey, you should have just asked her. Okay, she says she gender neutral, so what? And then say, what the hell does that mean, girl?
You say, can you explain that to me? I'm not sure what that means.
Right, you know, but
you should have said, have you been spaded or neutered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Listen.
Okay.
Come on, Red.
So now it puts the onus on you, Wanda, because now as a healthcare professional, you're like, okay, wait a minute, because I'm trying to make sure your ass get the healthcare. I ain't got time to worry about this, and this. But then at the same time, here we are. We got to deal with it now because the health needs of everybody become different. I don't know if you're on hormones or not. I don't know what the hell this means, because whatever I give you may counteract or interact with this shit, especially if I don't know your medical history. So see, we're going into that kind of shit, and it becomes a motherfucking problem. Okay.
That's why when I get to those things and I'm not too sure what it is, it's always player. What's up, player?
Hey.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
okay,
when you were saying that thing about what we say to the kids, so if everybody jump off a cliff, y'all gonna do it too. And I said, well, I can't say that. It was that video I was just watching, because y'all know my kids ain't got no goddamn sense. Yes, they jump off cliffs because their friends do.
Okay.
Bridges and cliffs and shit.
Oh my. Okay. Good evening, beautiful people. Just getting in. Hey, Tracy, what's going on?
What up, Trey?
Hey, finish my rounds, ready to start the weekend. Okay, you know it. I'm going to love them regardless. You like what you like. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. It pushes kids to lie about who they are. What pushes kids? Is it the fact that, is it the toy? Did you come in on that? Or because we, this whole...
Are you holding a potato head? Was that a potato head?
Yes. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, you was out when he put both of them up.
I have both of them, yes.
And don't open either one of them, bitch.
No, I haven't. They've been on. I had to wipe the dust off them because they've been on the.
Okay.
See, that what happened? My road dog, he got into this whole potato head kit. You know, I was sitting there about potato heads and this, that, and that. So he sent me one of each, and then they got a series now where they did the Batman and they got two different Batmans. They got a Superman and this, that. They didn't do a Wonder Woman. I was mad. So, yeah.
They're gonna do one now.
Okay.
They better. Okay. It's a special order. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So okay. I, as a healthcare worker, had a as a binary patient. I did not know how to address he, okay, or her. I didn't understand how to use the proper pronouns in a sentence. Okay, I feel you. Because it's all confusing. See that, and this is where we are. See that whole category of non-binary bullshit. See, that's what the monkey wrench is. Because now you got folks that don't want to identify. Bitch, this is your medical history. What gender were you when you were born? When you came out your mama's ass? No, actually, her twat. When you came out her twat, okay, when they slapped you on the ass, what did they tell your mama? She had a baby what? Okay, now from that point on, are you trans? Did you transition? Because that means that your health care has now changed because you changed hormonally. So now, are you trans? Okay? Now, let me know how to fucking help me help you.
Period.
Because if not, I'm going to walk in the room and I'm going to say, good morning. Goodbye.
Just saying.
Hands, honey. Okay. Okay, parents need to sit down and have these conversations because it's out here now. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb, honey. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb all day, all day. Many people are too concerned about what their friends think and burden the child with it. Mic drop. I need a sound effect. I need a sound effect right there, right there. That's a mic drop. That's a bomb. That's all of that. Okay, that's all of that right there because that's what it is. That's exactly what the fuck it is. Okay. Now, okay, Lanier, what you say? The parents pressuring toy companies to do something like this are projecting their own journeys of trying to understand these new identifications on children. All because these parents are too lazy to do the journey for themselves. Then pass on the understanding to their children. But when the children are mature to get it, exactly. When they are mature enough to get it. Right now, why are we fucking with the goddamn toys? Huh? I remember a cartoon when I was a kid. We was crazy about it called TRANSGENDER, where one of the villains was a half man, half woman, but carries himself as a woman. He was nude in the episode and had breasts. We didn't think much about it because he functions. When we asked our cousins which were their answers, they would say that they were what they were, and they are people in your neighborhood, like the Sesame Street song. Now we're older, media said we must be concerned. You said the media said we must be concerned. Okay, I'll give y'all.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I do. I do.
I remember that, and I forgot about it. But now that he brought it back up.
Okay. Okay, what is this? Yeah, I lived in Utah, and it's okay. You said, oh, I meant porn capital. Okay.
The American adaptation from A Singer C airing on 1985.
That child said cupcake, shoot, shoot, bang, bang.
1985? Okay,
yeah.
I wasn't watching cartoons no more.
Okay. Okay, hell, it's exhausting for me. And it's supposed to be my generation and younger coming up with these terms. How about that? Now you said that, okay, now how about it? Okay. So what do I say? How you doing, they? Basically.
Just how are you doing? Like I
or just how are you doing? And then
y'all motherfuckers up.
They, them, you know, because they'll tell you, okay, my pronouns are they, them, we, us, you know, Oh, you know how we talk in the room.
Wait. They had a character on this show named Aphrodite that shot missiles out her titties.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And what you said, I just called her by her first name and was confused with that too. Well, if she answered, honey, then you good. Shit. Okay. Just ask politely. Many don't take offense. Many don't, but you know, but then you got the ones that are the goddamn militants that want to try to prove a motherfucking point. That's looking for a lawsuit so they can sit down there and make the headlines. See.
Wow.
The toy is a damn toy. What the fuck? Exactly. Okay.
Wow.
Exactly. Okay. And that there is that. Hold on. Let me bring Derek up in here. Let me bring Derek up because I know Derek got something to say on this one. Come on, baby.
Trans or Z.
Hey, how you doing? I thought I'd just step in a minute to complete the complete
What up, bro?
file.
See,
You
your
know what
ass
I'm
should have
saying?
still been dressed from earlier.
You what?
Fucked everybody up. That's what it is.
Now, being the senior homosexual in the room with children,
Right.
let me say this:
I got enough motherfuckers back there.
no matter how many male mates I had, my children only called one person daddy. That was me.
Come on.
My children never lived in a household with two daddies. They lived in a household with their daddy and their father's friend.
Ha!
Woo.
So don't say because I'm this way and I have a significant other, he's automatically going to be called my children's father, because my children have one father. That's me. So what Mr. Potato Head are you going to make to represent my family?
The single
We don't
dad
have
potato
two. We
head.
don't have two daddies. We
Single
have one
father,
daddy
single
and one
single
daddy's
dad
friend.
potato head.
Mm-hmm. Pimping pot potato head.
Right.
See? Well, it's a goddamn toy. The kids
That's
gonna make
it.
it out
Can
how
the
they want
kids
to be
just play?
anyway.
Is
Goddamn.
a damn toy.
Just play.
First of
Can the
all, what we
kids
need to
just
understand,
play?
children are not as naive as we
As-
fucking think
yes.
That
they
part.
are. They can
Have
work an
people not
iPhone
forgotten
better
older
than
folks that we was
they can work
kids
an
once?
iPhone better than most people. You think they don't realize that Pop and Daddy always have male friends over and never have female friends over? Now, whether or not you choose to explain to them what's going on, that's on you.
Right.
Y'all remember the movie I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry?
That's it.
Let me reference that movie for some of y'all so y'all can better understand.
Okay. Now let's go here. What Lanier says. Part of the arbitration I mentioned during the last broadcast was them trying to fire me for misgendering my manager, who now goes by they them, in a private conversation. Mind you, the new identification was far less than 6 months. The new was for less than 6 months. For at least 2 years prior, they identified as she, her. Child bad. You see what I mean about trying to make a fucking point? And you talking about somebody, this is somebody within our community, Lanier. This is us on us, gay on gay crime, alphabet on alphabet crime. Okay? Alphabet on alphabet crime. Okay? So what happens is, if the shit is confusing the fuck out of us, why in the hell are we trying to be so goddamn aggressive with making sure that exact interpretation and definition of these terms are met and are seen when everybody's in the educational process? Everybody's learning what the fuck this is supposed to mean. I ain't got time to be sitting up here getting mad and in my feelings because I'm trying to teach you how to address me. And it's brand new to you here. I just learned the goddamn term.
And you mad at everybody else because they can't get it. Can you give yourself a chance to get used to it first?
Right.
Bitch, catch me on a good day. You don't know what to call me, Dirk, Helena, or Dirtlane. Shit. What the fuck? Who goes?
Okay, or hilarious. Okay.
Right. Hold on
Hilarious.
for what? Just don't
Hilarious
call
is
me late for
hilarious.
dinner. How the fuck about that?
Chill.
Okay.
Hey, fuck it, Mr. Sis.
Huh?
Us is questionable.
Did
Okay.
you say Mr. Sis?
Yes, honey. I'm all of the above. I'm all the above. Fuck it. I'm all the above.
Okay.
What the fuck you want?
Yes, the ABC crimes, honey. Okay, yes, okay.
Wait, Red, what you be calling go?
Nephew.
Nephew?
Nephew.
My nephew.
My nephew.
Okay, LG, nobody.
I'm your Bristol.
She like girls. She don't want to be no motherfucking man. She tells it nice
We are
and clear.
not the
She makes it
same.
very clear. It's two different things.
And it's okay. Okay, now wait a minute. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Gay is not trans. No disrespect. This is true. Okay, now wait a minute.
Ooh, no.
Crystal clear.
Ooh, hell
Okay,
no.
for me, you're talking cryptic. Give me more than just one-liners, baby, because I'm trying to get it to your head. Okay. Because I hear where you're going, I think, but you give me one liner, sugar. Explain yourself a little bit, because I want to make sure that we don't misconstrue what you're saying. Because you said LG no bi or trans. Okay, because we are not the same. And I'm trying to understand where you're going with that.
Wait,
Okay.
they said what?
She said LB.
No, LG.
LG, no bi or trans. We are not the
Right,
same.
so lesbian or
And it's
gay
okay.
Are not the same as bi or trans.
Okay,
Well,
and I'm trying to.
Were the same?
Huh?
I was asking who said that they were the same.
No. That's what I'm trying to get her to flush that out.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. Wait a minute. And you want to? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna let her come in. Hold on.
Run that.
Huh?
Yeah, do that.
Go ahead, run it.
Run that. Okay, run that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, come on up. I'm gonna let you come up in here, baby. Click the link. Yeah, click that link, honey. I'm gonna let you come up in here. Now, okay. I know you gonna come up in here the right way.
As long as it's all respectful, it's fine.
We good, but I need her to flush this out because it's probably going to be in her tone. I'm sure she's going to say it to where she can say it and don't know how to type it. You know what I mean? So
okay.
I want to give her the opportunity because that's what I want. Okay, I want to give so that nobody is confused. Because what you say, Wanda? I'm so confused, honey. Everybody is.
Yeah.
But see, here's the idea. And y'all heard me say this every time we get on alphabet topics, and it comes down to this, okay? Try it again, Crystal, because it said your devices are not connected. Are you using your phone? If you're using your phone, make sure that you accept StreamYard on all the things. So go out and try it again, okay? Wait a minute. But what happens is these particular kinds of conversations, when it comes down to understanding this, we have a rough time with accepting the fact that either we don't know or that we're still learning. Okay. And because we're still learning all of these things, everybody is confused. The spectrum of sexuality is so vast. Okay. It is so vast, and it's going to be because everybody's different. Okay. And what makes it so vast is that everybody has a different nuance. You got hetero on one end, gay is polar opposite, bi is directly in the middle. Okay. Now, if you put that on the number line, you have each end of little video steps before you get here. Okay. Each little bit before you get here. And on that timeline or number line, everybody fits somewhere. You understand? And when they fit, that means now we have to accept them. And so we're learning all of this stuff. And everybody wants to be black, white, and they want to be black and white. They don't care for gray, and Lord knows they don't want to be rainbow. Okay.
I like the rainbow.
Okay, taste it, honey.
There you go, the rainbow pool with me.
Taste the rainbow, honey. Okay, Crystal, you ready? Now we don't have your visuals, but I'm sure we'll have your voice. You there, baby?
Yes, baby. Can you hear me?
I got you. Okay, please explain what you were trying to say.
I can mute.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, I got it. I can mute it from here. I can unmute it. Or can I? Wait a minute. No, unmute your mic, baby.
Unmute your mic, sweetheart.
She muted her mic. Unmute it.
Is that better?
There you go.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So what I wanted to say was everybody tries to make it seem as if LGBT and other life experiences are equal, but no life experiences are equal, and it's unfair. It's unfair to put everybody on the same playing field, so to speak. Not that we want to try to make everybody's experiences seem like they're on a playing field, because we're not playing, living life.
Right.
It is unfair to say that, oh, because you're LGBT, you automatically believe that a man should carry a baby in his womb. I feel like that's an abomination.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Visually. Because we don't know people's life. We don't know what makes you bring you to that point and makes you want to experience that kind of
okay.
but I mean, you know, It's just I just think we, hello.
I got you now. That's what I wanted you to flush that out because I hear where you're going. Treat everybody's life experiences as individually as they present it, because everybody, we want to say equal, but we're not really. We're not the same. We could be equal in saying that we're humans, but how we live our lives, the journey is completely different for everyone. So
And I think that's where the celebration is.
I got you exactly. And you're right. That is a celebration because my life is my life and we're here to coexist.
I wouldn't be here if my mama didn't want to eat pussy.
Right. Right.
Oh, Jesus.
I wouldn't be alive. So thank you.
Honey.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, honey. Oh, she got a mouth like mine, honey. I like you, honey.
Oh. But
girl, you just took my heart. Girl, you just took my heart. You got a new boyfriend.
But that's real. That's real because we all.
I've been working so hard to get that. You have to earn that. You have to earn that. A real boyfriend. You have to earn that.
Okay, I hear you. Well, I'm gonna work hard because you keep talking like that. Shit.
Red, shut up. We have a guest in the room.
This is about the internal cultivation, right?
Right.
Hey, whatever you want to do internal, we good.
You, Charlton.
Okay.
But we keep it cute. We keep it cute. We know that because if we didn't have the Joker, we would never get a chance to laugh. Now, would we?
Exactly.
How about that? Give it to me, baby.
That's what the dip is when you do your,
Right. Right. Come on, girl.
It's in a hand performance, right?
Exactly.
I learned it.
Okay. A bird in the hand beats two in the bush, honey.
And that's called daddy. And daddy don't have to procreate you. Daddy don't have to chastise you. Daddy don't have to make you or break you. Well, most of the time, daddy will break you. Okay.
Girl, say daddy one more time.
That's called tens across the board.
Yes, honey.
But that's what I learned. That's my life. That's my life.
Okay. Crystal. Say daddy one more time.
Boy, shut up.
I love it. That's why I'm glad I said, no, baby, I need you to come and flush this out. Because yes, you are 100% correct. I'm going to agree with your assessment.
But it's not about being right, is it?
Exactly.
It's about being exact. Exactly what resonates with you, right?
Period.
It's not about being right. It's about what works for you and at the time, because things could change. And I'm not talking about gayness. That's where we're not talking about LGBTQ. That's why I won't let myself. You're gay forever, but I'm not going to involve myself with LG. I don't know what it's like to be a gay man.
Right.
I do.
Okay.
I know, but I don't know. I only know a portion of that.
I know the whole story, honey. Read my book.
So it's about being respectful, but respectful towards other people and respectful to your own experiences.
Right.
Red, please be quiet. Mute his ass.
Well,
no, we don't mute anyone, right?
No, you don't need to mute my ass.
Mama, right? But I know that you gotta lay the hammer down sometimes. As a woman, you gotta lay the hammer down. Sometimes. And they like it.
Oh, sister.
Hey, I hear you, Crystal.
Okay, do what you do.
All right, now you know what? I think Miss Crystal just shut down this part of the damn thing, honey. And I think go
put the hammer down.
Y'all have my blood boiling.
Well, I look up to you guys. I appreciate everything that you contribute to, a lot of things, because you remind me of the architect. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that I've met in my life. So. You too, and the yin and the yang. Like, I appreciate you guys, and you know who I'm talking to. Like the male and the female, you know who I'm talking to.
Yes.
So I appreciate that because it reminds me a lot of what I've experienced.
Okay. Well, Miss Crystal, we thank you so much for coming up in here, baby.
I knew you was
coming up in here. Yes. Thank you, honey. She did that for me. Yes, she did.
All right, for the House of Nighthawk.
Okay. Say it, baby. She did that for me. Oh, my God. Oh my God, today. Okay, now you know what? I need to take a breather because she just came up in there. Her spirit was lovely. Her spirit was. Did y'all catch that? Because she's what she's a I'm gonna say shapeshifter, but I don't mean
Yes.
it in the way that one may think.
No, I
What it
love
is
it. I
that
love
her,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Because her energy is very mutable, and she know how to take herself into any situation and still be true to herself. Hot damn, that there is beautiful. That she just. Mm.
Oh, that thing just permeated in me, honey.
Yes, honey. I want y'all to rest on that for a minute
That thing
because
just tickled my loins, honey. I was like,
you know,
ooh, girl. Ooh.
You know what? Your loins get tickled when the wind blows.
Child, I got so excited I was ready to spit, honey. Don't play with me, honey.
ha!
But I
Not
ain't had
kick her
nothing
up 1-on, 1-on.
but I ain't had nothing to
Okay.
spit in, so I had to keep it to myself.
Elaine, you
Huh?
spit or squirt? What'd you say?
Both. I was gonna spit squirt.
Listen.
E, you all right? Look at my brother up there.
Let's take our commercial break right here. We'll be right back. And I'm gonna play something too, honey, that I want y'all to catch, okay? So let's take this little break and we'll be right back. Because when we come back, I'm gonna keep it hot because I'm going to that motherfucker Rand Paul for half a second.
Oh, child, good God from Zion.
Yes, honey. Okay, listen. Wait a minute. Where's my thing? Oh, hold on. Did I put it in?
Let me get my tablet so I can pull up my information.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Demetri, did you load the damn thing? Okay. Well, then let's go here. We'll start here, and then let me get.
It's the first of its kind, a Black-owned gourmet sliced bread company started right here in Chicago. In honor of Black History Month, here's how three best friends from the South Side are making history in the bread industry, one loaf at a time.
One thing that makes Black Bread Co. unique from other sliced breads that are out there is our background, where we come from, being African Americans and not having a place at this sort of table, so to speak, is our mission, and that's what makes us different. We pride ourselves on being bold, and even down to the bread, we pride ourselves in making the freshest bread that we know that we can make. We originally met on the south side of Chicago. We've been friends for over 20 years, actually, since high school. We have done various business ventures together, but nothing to this magnitude and nothing that cements a legacy to this level.
The Black Bread Company is the first ever gourmet sliced bread company. It's the first time an African American ever had bread on the shelves in grocery stores. So the idea came from me just really being frustrated. It was around the time of the George Floyd incident, and I was angry, to be honest with you. I had a grocery list. On the top of my list was bread. I made up in my mind in the parking lot that I was going to support African-American owned businesses and African-American owned products. So I went to the grocery store. As soon as I went in, I walked through the aisle. I literally stayed in the aisle for about maybe 45 minutes and Googled every brand, and I could not find one African-American owned bread. So out of frustration, I left. When I left, I immediately called my best friends in the parking lot, Jamel and Charles. And I was like, I couldn't even believe I couldn't get to the first item on my list and not have an African-American owned bread company. So immediately after they heard that, we jumped into action. And from there, the Black Bread Co. was born.
So we said, okay, we have to change something. We have to do something about this because for us, representation really matters.
Our recipe originally came from a lot of test trials and just going through different varieties of ideas that we had. Currently, the types of bread that we offer at Black Bread Co. are honey wheat bread and also premium white sliced bread.
So we use all natural ingredients. We try to make sure that we stay as natural as possible. And healthy bread is very important to us. It's very key.
A lot of people live in food deserts where we come from and things of that nature. So we just want to bring something positive to people around us and the world around us.
Yo, Chicago, it's official. Y'all see that?
We don't look at any other bread brands as our competition, but we do believe that we have a brand that's sustainable, and it's our hope that it's going to inspire others. And don't be afraid to go for it. We are focused on debunking stereotypes. Black men are rarely perceived in a positive light, right, in its totality. And when we go into these rooms that are predominantly white or other races, and they say things like they've never sat down with Black men that want to start a bread company, there's always, of course, some preconceived notions about who we are and what we represent. Right, and so we have to, one, speak on behalf of our entire race, and two, on behalf of our gender. And so it's important always for us to move in excellence and to always make sure that what we do and what we say is represented by, of course, our actions as well.
As long as you are dedicated to learning the craft and putting the work in, anything is possible.
You go throughout your entire life trying to figure out what legacy will you leave. Legacy for us is really big. The fact that we started a company that can be passed down to our kids and then later grandkids is huge.
This venture has been just special and something grand for all of us at the end of the day. We just put our minds together and we did it.
Wow, what a story. You're taking a look there, but three best friends, business partners, and they still remain very, very best friends.
Very, very good friends,
Yes.
right? Because businesses can ruin friendships.
It can
That's
be
for
tough.
true. Oh man, look at this honey wheat bread. Oh, it's so soft. I love to squeeze the bread. I'm that person in the store that's squeezing the bread, but I want to make sure that it's soft.
You're not the one, though, that puts it in the cart, gets it crushed, and then puts it back on the shelf, though.
Oh no.
Okay, good.
No, I own it. All right. Well, if you want to purchase your own loaf, let me tell you what to do. Head to blackbreadco.com. You can also buy in stores at Dill Pickle Food Co-op in Logan Square and the Sweet Bee Co-op in Oak Park. All right, coming up next.
Hello, hello, and hello again. Hey, I'm Helena Hologram. I'm your host of that wonderful show that comes on every Monday night at 9 o'clock p.m. sharp on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Do me a big favor. Go over to the YouTube Live and look for Hey Bitches. Like the video and subscribe so you can become a member of the Hey Bitches Live page.
Oh, that bitch! I don't know why she called that honey, like she was having good sex or something. Girl,
Look, I ain't
I'm
opened
sorry.
mine yet, so I went and put me some butter on a piece of bread because I wanted to taste because I hadn't opened mine yet.
I ain't gonna lie, Meech. Now, Meech, you know where I'm going with this. I was paying attention to the commercial and the brother in the middle.
Ooh! Don't do it, girl.
I was like product placement.
Yeah, baby.
I don't eat bread that often.
I wasn't looking,
but I am eating it now.
I was looking at the bread maker.
They were fine as hell.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Well, I tell you what, I know it has to be good because the wife is one of them people that like eat a hot dog. It has to be on a hot dog bun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, today she ate 2 hot dogs on their bread.
This is nothing but some bread and butter. What's that? Oh, he got patty sweet. He got patty pudding.
Is that banana pudding?
Mm-hmm.
Set your ass down for that.
This is good.
Well, my hot dog don't always go on the bun, so it don't matter to me.
That's why you need that bread.
my point exactly, honey. Diversity with my hot dog, honey. I don't always want to go between no damn bun.
Listen, I have a loaf. I have maybe like 3 or 4 slices left in the loaf because it's gone.
Yeah,
so,
I will continue to purchase this. I'm not a big bread eater, but I am picky about my bread. This
girl, listen, I'm telling you what I know, honey. I want to sit down here and make me some dressing from scratch and use this bread.
Use this bread. Don't do it. I'll be in there toasting right now.
Baby, listen.
I got onions and peppers and goddamn chicken broth and all that shit in there.
Ah.
What you want to do?
Okay, come on now.
Oh, that just came from me. Ooh. Okay.
Jerry wasn't looking at the bread as much as he was thinking about being in the sandwich.
You better know it. You already knew, didn't you?
Clutch my motherfucking pearl.
Okay. Michi, what you drinking? What am I drinking? I've got to get a new coffee pot because I was trying to blend some tea. And the damn thing, hell, we've been on for an hour and 45 minutes almost. And this damn thing ain't doing, the water ain't went through or nothing. I'm like, oh, Lord, I got to get a new maker. So what I have here, Pinot Noir. I took some Pinot Noir and I blended it with some sparkling grape juice.
All right.
So you blend every goddamn thing.
Put your foot up in this.
Well, I would understand why you would blend everything because I don't think you have too many straight things in your life, honey. So okay,
exactly, honey. One must it's just like foundation, honey. You got to blend well, honey, in order to get the illusion together. Okay.
I'm the other white meat bitch.
Okay, dig that. Okay, now let's go into this because I'm not ready to cuss this motherfucker out for real.
Let's do it.
I'm so ready to cuss this
I gotta get
motherfucker
back
out.
over to my job and make the rest of my quota. So let's cuss whoever out we need to cuss out.
American culture is now normalizing the idea that minors can be given hormones to prevent their biological development of their secondary sexual characteristics. Dr. Levine, you have supported both allowing minors to be given hormone blockers to prevent them from going through puberty, as well as surgical destruction of a minor's genitalia. Like surgical mutilation, hormonal interruption of puberty can permanently alter and prevent secondary sexual characteristics. The American College of Pediatricians reports that 80 to 95% of prepubertal children with gender dysphoria will experience resolution by late adolescence if not exposed to medical intervention and social affirmation. Dr. Levine, do you believe that minors are capable of making such a life-changing decision as changing one's sex?
Well, Senator, thank you for your interest in this question. Transgender medicine is a very complex and nuanced field with robust research and standards of care that have been developed. And if I am fortunate enough to be confirmed as the Assistant Secretary of Health, I would look forward to working with you and your office and coming to your office and discussing the particulars of the standards of care for transgender medicine.
The specific question was about minors. Let's be a little more specific since you evaded the question. Do you support the government intervening to override the parent's consent to give a child puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and/or amputation surgery of breasts and genitalia? You have said that you're willing to accelerate the protocols for street kids. I'm alarmed that poor kids with no parents who are homeless and distraught, you would just go through this and allow that to happen to a minor. I would hope that you would have compassion for Kira Bell, who's a 23-year-old girl who was confused with her identity. At 14, she read on the internet about something about transsexual. She thought, well, maybe that's what I am. She ended up getting these puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones. She had her breasts amputated. But here's what ultimately she says now. And this is a very insightful decision from someone who made a mistake but was led to believe this was a good thing by the medical community. I made a brash decision as a teenager, as a lot of teenagers do, trying to find confidence and happiness, except now the rest of my life will be negatively affected, she said, adding that the medicalized gender transitioning was a very temporary, superficial fix for a very complex identity issue. What I'm alarmed at is that you're not willing to say absolutely minors shouldn't be making decisions to amputate their breast or to amputate their genitalia. For most of our history, we believe that minors don't have full rights and the parents need to be involved. So I'm alarmed that you won't say with certainty that minors should not have the ability to make the decision to take hormones that will affect them for the rest of their life. Will you make a more firm decision on whether or not minors should be involved in these decisions?
Senator, transgender medicine is a very complex and nuanced field, and if confirmed to the position of Assistant Secretary of Health, I would certainly be pleased to come to your office and talk with you and your staff about the standards of care and the complexity of this field.
Let it go into the record that the witness refused to answer the question.
Before I turn it over to Senator Murphy, I do want to say, Dr. Levine, I wanted to say I appreciated your thoughtful and medically informed response to Senator Paul's questions earlier in the hearing. It is really critical to me that our nominees be treated with respect and that our questions focus on their qualifications and the work ahead of us, rather than on ideological and harmful misrepresentations like those we heard from Senator Paul earlier. And I will focus on that as chair of this committee. So thank you again for your response.
All right.
How about that? How about
Okay.
that?
Hold on. Let me
I was
do
only
this.
hearing like every other word. It was really choppy, so that was pissing me off.
Oh shit. Okay, but hold on. Here's the thing. I need to say this because I don't know if we're going to get dinged or not. So some of you may be watching this and I may have to edit this part or clip this part out. So if you're watching this and it has no reference to this particular video, it's up on I think it's up on YouTube. I took this from NBC. Was it NBC or CNBC? Somebody. You could go and find it and just listen to what the hell Rand Paul, his rant on transgender health and things of that nature. Okay.
I was getting confused. Was that what the damn thing was supposed to be about? About the kids? Or what?
No.
I'm confused.
No, what this is the confirmation hearings for Miss Rachel Levine, our very first transgender woman who has been approached to be a part of this cabinet, okay, ever in the White House history. Now, President Biden has appointed her to come in as the Assistant Secretary of Health. Okay, so because of that, this ass decided to filibuster this and turn this into something that it's not. Now, for all intents and purposes, let me say this. What he brought up is something that is a legitimate argument, okay? Because most people are, there's this whole big old thing about when to start our youth on hormonal treatment and carrying on. I personally do not believe in hormone blockers, okay, to start on anybody who was under the age of fucking 17. I do not believe in that because we have to let the body go along naturally so that we don't fuck up nothing along the developmental process, okay?
Y'all ask me, I say 25, because then you exceeded the teenage years. You a little bit, because y'all know most of the time 21 and shit still ain't grown.
Right.
At 25, I think you should be able to have your mind set in a place where you know now this is really what I want to do.
This is true.
And be able to do
okay,
full research in regards to all of that. Exactly.
exactly. The part that I'm having, the problem that I really have with him, and that there is, I believe he's some kind of medical doctor himself.
Yes.
Okay, but yet what he gave was an ignorant ass response, because don't no minor have any kind of surgery without anybody fucking present, their parents
Yes, I'm trying to
available.
figure out where. That's why I was like,
Okay.
it was choppy. So I'm like, well, what the fuck is really happening here?
A minor does not go for body mutilation, as he called it,
right,
without a parental consent. They don't go in for surgeries and things of that nature. They don't. Trans men do not go in for
augmentations.
What they call it when they remove them. I can't.
Right. I forget.
They don't go in like that. Okay. And as a doctor, this motherfucker should know that everybody who starts their transition, they must see some kind of mental health professional.
Yes,
absolutely.
Okay.
Exactly.
The whole thing of that is to make sure that this here is the right decision if it's done right. Now, you will have back alley shit. You got a lot of, you see it all the time. Y'all have seen the horror stories on the thing where the girls go up there trying to get the butt shots in there. Hell, straight girls are doing that now.
Hell yeah, they have
Trying to go get these damn shots and shit, and then they end up fucking up their body. That's body mutilation.
Michelle.
But that there is black market shit that's always been there. We know black market abortions, all that kind of shit. That shit has always been there, and it's a detriment to a person's health. But somebody who is absolutely have gone through and taken the steps the right way to start the hormonal treatment and this, that, and the other, there's a series of this. And as a doctor, that motherfucker sat up there and was trying to railroad them and to filibuster this into something that had nothing to do with, all because of his own prejudice about a trans community. That there was bullshit.
Can I say this right quick?
Go ahead.
Kentucky, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Look at your two senators, Senator Rand Paul and Mitch McConnell. What the fuck have y'all brought to the party? Look at your damn attorney general down there dealing with Breonna Taylor. What the fuck go on in Kentucky? What's in the damn water that had y'all had these asinine perverted? I mean, it's just ridiculous. I'll never step a day in Kentucky. Never.
But you know the thing that bothered me with that whole thing?
What?
I sat here and said to myself, not one time did you ask her
about
so
her
what is your
qualifications.
what is your moving forward plan with COVID?
Well, remember, this is the same.
You spend your whole time talking about transgender issues, but she is a doctor. She has to worry about other things other than just, and you spend your whole time because you transphobic on that one subject.
Right.
So that's what it really is.
And that's all it was. That's all it was. We're talking about someone who is being confirmed to be the Assistant Secretary of Health. We ain't talking about all the transgender fucking medicine. We said health.
Right.
And you took this particular time to make a point. See what I tell you about folks trying to make a goddamn point. Okay, now here it is on the other side of the fence. I got on the alphabet children for their shit. Okay, wanting to make a motherfucking point. Now you got this ignorant bastard sitting up here wanting to make a point about what? And all you did, you hid up under the child argument.
Right. Well,
and
nobody,
now,
who the fuck was even talking
and knowing
about
that
that? Like, that shit is
rule. But in the end, this is why you saying what you're saying. Because there's a microphone and a camera in your face, and you want to shine.
That's it.
And the thing is, the woman comes qualified because she is the Pennsylvania Secretary of Health.
Oh, how I didn't know that.
She's
now
the
let's go
Secretary
here.
of Health for the state of Pennsylvania. It's not like you get nobody off the street or somebody who just have book knowledge. This woman has
It ain't like some of these appointments that they had in the previous administration.
Hello.
Now I was finna go there.
I know Donald.
Let's go here because what I'm thinking, because how he attacked her, I believe is in retaliation to how a lot of folks the Democrats have went after that goddamn judge appointee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they started asking her about her Catholic faith and would she be impartial and this, that, and the other, I really believe that his moment of attack is a direct correlation between how he did her to how the Democrats did Miss Thing, honey. Because it's the same type of vitriol almost, you know, of how they were trying to do that. And then you got stuck on this one thing, again, using the child argument as the umbrella, because our children. Well, honey, you as a doctor, you should already know that all of this is a process and carried on. And minors do not get to go through all of this without parental consent.
Right, and that's in several styles. If you're gonna cite examples, cite multiple examples to further your point. Don't just cite the one and make that as key.
They get on my damn nerves.
Wait a minute, let me go to some of these comments. Let me go to some of these comments, honey, because y'all up in here chilling.
Limits. Period.
Rand Paul is an ass hat. Oh, hi. Okay.
Period.
Okay. That bastard won't even wear a mask, and he's a doctor. Well,
and told doggone Dr. Fauci that he was wrong. You know,
right.
Dr. Fauci.
Yeah, he sure did. He sure as hell did. He sure as hell did. Okay, it's legit, but he already phobic, and he's gonna reject anything. Wanda, you're right. You're absolutely right. Exactly, unless they are emancipated. Exactly. And still at an emancipation rate, they still have to understand the medical field. Because under emancipation, honey, they will not let you sit down here and undergo certain things until you become of a certain age. You know? Because emancipation only means basic health care, not electives.
Nikki. Don't be getting us bananas.
Plus, you have to have years of counseling. Exactly.
I was moving
okay.
on.
You mean bitch McConnell.
I like that.
Yes. Honey.
Okay. I think the nomination is a healthy balance. I do too. Okay.
I really do.
I do agree that kids should fully develop before they make a decision as to whether to transition or not. But Rand Paul has no business sticking to one topic because of his transphobia. Hello. Okay, Rand is a fear-mongering bastard. Okay, and
that's all.
Look how she's spelling bastard. Look how she's spelling bastard. Bastard. Okay, right. How about that? In his bigotry, all Rand Paul had to know was she was LGBTQ, and he obsessed on it, even when she did not at any point. Okay, right.
Right.
And I loved her answer.
Right.
Listen,
I thought it was very classy.
Yeah. Oh, her answer was everything, honey. Well, thank you for your interest in this community.
Come on.
That was the shade. Now, that was the shade right there. That was the shade. And she said it with a smile, honey.
I would be more than happy to come to your office with your associate and further discuss this topic with you.
Right.
I said,
be at the studio.
All she would have had to do was say thank you.
Okay. I got you now.
She could have said
okay.
If she would have said darling, I'd have fell the fuck out.
Okay.
I would have said, get up on this.
Okay.
Come on.
So that there, child, Rand Paul needs his head examined, I believe. And everything that came out of his mouth was absolutely fear-mongering. It was fear-baiting. It was playing to a group of people, honey. You know, I always tell y'all, whenever the government is trying to push something on, you know, when they got something big coming up under the radar, they always throw a gay shit, something gay in the way.
Yep.
Okay. This here, because of these particular nominations, this here, I won't say it's a smokescreen. The Republicans are up to something.
No, I just thought of something. Remember, you got 2 senators, okay? Each one run every other 2 years. McConnell didn't already ran. It's Paul coming up in 2022.
Oh. All right, cheers.
That's about.
Keep that in mind, okay?
We got some gay
Okay.
children down in Kentucky. You go tell your friend, you tell a friend, and you tell a friend, and get him up out of there, honey.
Who? Wanda. She was trying to tell me to meet her in the parking lot at 4 o'clock. Really?
Who?
For what?
She said that's what the doctor was saying to Ren Paul on the fly.
Okay, right.
I'll say
Okay,
it
how
again.
about that?
Meet me in the parking lot at 4 o'clock, bitch.
Right. And I'll be happy to discuss this personally, honey, in your
Yes.
office. Okay.
And you get to see all of me.
And why not take all of me, honey?
All of me. Put that in
Okay,
your
now
report.
listen. Let's have a little bit of fun. Fuck all this bullshit, because he's an asshole, and yeah, they need to vote his ass out of office.
You said we're gonna have fun with assholes.
Huh?
You said we're gonna have fun with assholes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I want y'all to take a listen to this. Come on and jam with me.
Okay.
You know they
Oh my goodness, what it is, big baby. Here's a biggin' that everybody's digging. Written and produced by yours truly, the BIGGRBB Big Rob. This is called Paper or Plastic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, the BIGGRBB Big Rob. Now this right here is the new grown woman national anthem. Hey Margo, what you say? If he can't hit your cash app, he can't get none of that cootie cat.
I met this man, he was so fine. Satisfied my body, satisfied my mind. He gave me what I want, just the way that I want it. Good loving, never disappointed. But good loving ain't all it takes to feed me. Put your money where your mouth is if you really need me. My love's not for sale, but I could use some help with these bills. I'm just Margo, just keeping it real. Paper or plastic, tell me how you wanna pay. Paper or plastic, tell me how you wanna pay. Now you love my loving, and you love my cooking, and you love those freaky things that I do to you. But good loving ain't all it takes to feed me. Put your money where your mouth is if you really need me. My love's not for sale, but I could use some help with these bills. I'm just Margo, keeping it real. Paper or plastic, tell me how you want to pay. How you wanna pay. Paper or plastic, tell me how you wanna pay. Paper, love makes the world go round. Money greases the wheel. Tell me how
Ah, come on now.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Paper.
Meech, I love that song so much. Last night I started writing the doggone motherfucker answer to Margot.
No,
no, I'm dead ass. I start, and I think I'm gonna. It may be. I might have to add that to the album. But I got a thing. It's called "Listen, Margot."
Okay.
Well, being the senior homosexual on the panel.
Are you leaving?
After my bad experiences with paper, I always have to use plastic because I'm less likely for somebody to leave up out of my humble abode with my paper.
The way I got it set up, Meech, on my damn skeleton on my thing is listen, Margot, you worthy of my paper, but you could never be that fantastic for me to whip out my plastic.
Those are fighting words, honey.
No, those are motivational marketing words. This is what I do.
I know. Little,
not motivational marketing.
All right,
okay, he done get to 10,000 steps. Ha!
All right, I know you.
Come on now. That song is by Miss Margot Thunder. And for those of y'all who don't know who she is, if you remember the group 9.9 from back in the 80s, all of me for all of you. She's a former lead singer from that particular group. And so Big Rob, honey, who was the guy in the video that introed her, I had him on the radio show. And he's from Roger and Zap. He did all that.
Truck with y'all, bro.
Yeah, and things.
He waiting on the food.
So
right there, sitting over there. Yeah, right with the lights on.
Yeah. So with he produced that and carried on and is working with Margot. So that there's going to be that's her latest single that's been released. And yes, Chad, I wanted to play that because I wanted to have a little bit of fun, honey. Paper or plastic, honey. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, I don't know where this is going. But honey, I said, oh, wait a minute. When I got to listen to it, I said, hot damn. Paper or plastic, honey. So
first I thought it was a song about a damn grocery store. Shit.
Right. Okay. Because I was like, okay, wait a minute. And so that was that. Okay. What you want to say? What you say? American Express Black. Ha. Cash App. Okay. What you say? Paper baby. Okay.
I'll receive cash, but I only give out. I can.
So yes, honey, yes. So if y'all want, y'all can go and it's all up on all of the platforms, honey. Spotify and Apple Music and all those things, honey. You can go and you can download it from there, honey. Put it on your playlist and things of that nature. Paper or plastic, darlings. Okay. Ooh, that was a little bit that way. So now,
if you catch me around a third of the month, you'll most definitely be dealing with plastic.
Ooh, okay, okay. Okay.
I keep it all to the A to the L, honey. Charge it, bitch.
See, come on, okay, Wilma and Betty. Charge it.
That was my favorite episode.
That's like the 15th of the month. We can only deal with cash, honey. Only cash can transpire.
So now let's go here. Because I wanted to get into this on self-development.
Hold on.
On what?
Last comment.
What's that? Oh, he done came in, Big Rob.
Yeah, Big Rob.
Okay.
You did that.
Come on up in here, Rob. See, the kids are loving this, honey. Paper baby. Okay, I'm going over the comments because you just came up in here. Okay, American Express Black. Cash App. Okay. Give it to me, children. Give it to me. Okay. What you say? Oh, shit, honey. I'm liking the house music. Okay, you go. Okay, come on now.
Him and that damn AARP card.
Can I get a discount on it? Can I get 20% off?
Okay, would you so wait a minute. Repeat what you said, Red. Wait a minute, I got your mic muted. Hold on. Repeat what you said about the thing, because Rob is in here.
Oh, you need to get at me. I got the answer already. I just started writing.
All right.
Okay. Okay, see that's Rob, the song is so hot. You got Big Red over here.
Oh, I know that's right. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I got the answer. He done wrote the answer to the song, child. So okay. This child said you got AARP.
Child, this is the AARP panel up in here, honey. I come to tell you, honey, but we still executing the face, honey.
Okay. Yes, Lord, honey. But you know what? Here's what. Now, you know, ladies, and some of you men out there, let's go there for just a second.
Wait. Remember, y'all only got 2 more days to make the rest of my quota so I could get paid. So I have to get my ass back over to Bigo. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow night.
All right.
Okay.
You know, that's my job now. I have to make my money.
Right.
I will see
Okay.
y'all tomorrow night.
All right, girl.
All right.
Thanks again, Helena, for the fabulous show you put on today. You touched a lot of hearts. Thank you again.
All right now. Oh shit.
Oh, she just kicked me the fuck out the group.
No, I didn't. I was trying to. I was leaving her.
The other time, I was with Big E, and they had this old titillating conversation. And I felt so out of place because I was the only homosexual in the room. I was like that look.
Okay. Now here's where this is. Okay, let's go here for a second because we're gonna play with the song.
We're gonna play with it.
Paper or plastic, honey. In this day and age, how many of y'all are really up on your finances like that? How many of y'all, if you're dating or if you are with someone who is a potential or whatever, how many of y'all need those? They need to have finances in order. Do they need to be in order, or do you need them to at least be able to carry themselves? Because you know we got a lot of freeloaders out here.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with y'all for a second. For like let's say for like and all because of me. For the last 13 years of my life, I've been surviving off of $297 a month.
Wow.
Just this. I mean, this is for back child support. I was in arrears so bad. So I most definitely can say as of what is it now? Let's say March. I've just started getting my whole disability since July. That's when I started getting my regular amount of disability. So I could tell anybody at this particular point in time, my finances are fucked up. I'm grateful that God allowed me to manage through my finances. So you know, I wouldn't even want to intertwine with somebody to the point that our finances couldn't meet somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So okay. So like Margot, honey, what you say? You know, I'm not for sale, but I could use some help with these bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, child,
okay.
Honey, I may not be able to repay you in cash. I have a feather duster. Y'all shut up.
Now here's something I want y'all to consider. I know for me, I have been such a caregiver and provider and enabler
Numero uno.
to where I don't know how to handle when folks spend money on me.
Me either, girl. I don't.
You know, because for me, it sounds as if or my experience have been, because you did this, you're going to want something in return. You know, or you're going to expect me to be me and do something because you know I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And then I have my moments where I have people who will, they do that one big thing that they think is going to get my attention. After all this time, I done did this. So now it feels like you doing this out of obligation. You know what I mean? So yeah, with this song, and I love this song, honey. This is going to be the next anthem, honey. And Bob called that. This is the next anthem. Paper or plastic, honey. Okay. Paper or plastic, honey.
But then, Meech, you also have that same person that you're talking about will do something for you and can't wait until y'all have that one little cute blow up argument and throw it back up in your face. Well, bitch, you remember 7 years ago I gave you $300 for. Oh, so that's why you did it.
You know what?
So that also now I really know why you did it.
Right. Or how about they get that argument and then they start wanting to take shit back that they bought you. Okay. Okay. How about that? Okay.
You get the dumb one. I never could understand this. Y'all get into whatever, and then they start breaking their own shit. I'm like, girl, what is you doing?
Okay. Wanda says she can't support bad credit no more.
But I ain't got no credit. I'm
She
just
said I can't support bad credit no more. And here's the thing, you know, and I'm working on getting my credit score together and carrying on because I'm looking for home ownership finally. You know, home ownership was not something that was pushed on me when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been renting. When we had the house, I won't say we lost, something happened. We didn't lose the house, but all of my parents, you know, hell, we had the family house. When I was a kid, the house that we lived in used to be my grandmother's house.
Oh,
okay. My grandmother had moved into a senior citizen high rise, but I don't know what the particulars were. I don't know if they owned it or whatever the case may be. All I know is we ended up moving from that particular house. Okay. And then eventually it got torn down and this, that, and the other, which I believe that it was probably owned and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Punch in your nose.
So, but we never owned a house. We always rented.
Oh, okay.
You know, we've always rented. And so, and after my mother became disabled and couldn't work anymore and the marriage went to hell, we were always in a rental. So home ownership was never pushed on me in that regard. Now, my aunts and my uncle, they own their homes and this, that, and that. In fact, they still in the same house. Okay. But that there was not pushed. So now here I am about to be 51 next week. And now I'm looking for home ownership. And I'm looking. So, you know, these little 26 years old and carrying on, I used to be intimidated by that. I never said that out loud, but hell, I would go to work and these little motherfuckers, honey, in their 20s and shit, buying houses and things. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? You know? And then I'm like, how the fuck are you coming out of school, making the kind of money you make? I've been in this motherfucking work field for years, and they keep telling me I can't move up the ladder because of the specific account or because I didn't have this particular credential. Bitch, my goddamn work experience said this. I've been with you for 6 years. And only thing I got within a 6 years time, only thing you gave me was a 25, maybe. I know my current job, it took me a year to make $1. I mean, not a year, it took me 4 years to make $1 raise. Okay. So, and I'm saying all that to say a lot of that stuff wasn't pushed. So when you're redeveloping yourself, and so now understanding the importance of your FICO score and your credit scores and this, that, and other, now it means something. But back when we were kids, that wasn't instilled. You know, it wasn't instilled. So this particular song here, Paper or Plastic, you know, when we're looking at real life or whatever, are you an asset or a liability to me? Are you in my life? Are you an asset? Or are you a goddamn liability, honey? Because see, anytime I go look at the numbers, honey, if I'm seeing too many in the reds, bitch, I got to cut something loose. I got to cut something loose.
Well,
and here's the thing. Huh?
You ain't got to be my sap, but you could be my ass.
Okay. Being a typical Aries, I'm a big spender when I can be. With that, I've dated guys who were unemployed. And since I don't come from much myself, I get it. Therefore, the most I need to see is that if a guy doesn't immediately have his own, I need to see that he is honestly trying. You know what? I'll give you that.
I'm trying.
But
I am
see, you know
honestly
what?
trying.
Here's the thing for me, because I'm learning how to remove the word try from my vocabulary. Because motherfuckers sit down there and tell you that they're trying to do something, and they saying that while they sit up there on the video game. Well, yeah, I tried to go out there today, but you know, them motherfuckers just wouldn't let me get in. I sit up there. Well, did you get on the computer? Yeah, I was trying to get on there, and I did a couple of applications, then I got froze out. But how funny that the computer froze, but that goddamn game ain't froze.
Right. That part.
How is it that the computer froze, but hell, you still sitting up here? You know how to roll that goddamn blunt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The computer froze, but your motherfucking phone did. Your phone is blowing the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay. And it ain't about no job
I'm gonna
prospect.
just give you some good loving tonight. You're gonna forget all about that.
And that there is what folks fall into. Because like you say in the song, honey, yeah, you rocked me, honey. Yeah, the loving was good. Okay, the loving was good. Okay, but okay, my love ain't for sale, but honey, I can use some help with these bills, baby.
He will be hypnotized. That
At
part.
the end of the night, you're gonna have me saying, "I'll suck it to your daddy."
Okay. So that there bees are that. Okay. Lovely, 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 lovely. But yeah, see how we do that? So you could take the song, baby, and do what you need to do with it, honey. Because we could jam to it. And honey, trust me, because I got to send that to my mama, actually.
I think she gonna like it.
Hold on.
Miss Esther Lorraine, she gonna holler.
Hold on, Meek. Speaking of jams and whatnot, a little something for you. Hold on. Stand by. That's just a little tidbit of something that I'm calling. Can you see that?
What you got? What Big Meek's birthday?
Big Meek's birthday mix. Little something that Meek is working on for you.
Wait a minute, is that an original track?
Yeah.
You gonna have me go in the goddamn studio with that track? Goddamn it!
No, that's gonna be a multiple track when it's all said and done.
Oh.
You know, some for we know how you like to handle that business. A little something for that. The party or whatever you need that particular tracks for. You know.
So okay, right. I need to keep my rhythm, baby. Keep my rhythm together.
Well, we know how to multitask over here, honey.
It will serve the purpose nicely.
How about that? Okay.
He has a PhD in multitasking, honey. Trust me.
How about that? Okay.
Buck B. Burke coming to you soon.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Now let's go here because all of this.
Okay, let's not go there.
What?
What? So, what you were saying when you were trying to make your point just then about them low down ass goddamn video gaming ass niggas, smoking ass niggas, scratching their balls and shit for a living ass niggas.
Okay.
It's back to what I said the other day.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes I like them kind of niggas. Okay.
Yeah, but then ask yourself, Helena, Derek, is it the man of the house or just the man in the house?
That part.
That's a layover. That's not even a damn stayover.
Yeah, here it is.
He ain't here.
There's one man in my house, and that's me.
And I said, are you the man of the house or the man in the house?
I'm the man of the house that happens to be in the house.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I was you couldn't get in here yesterday because along with all of that. See, that's how. Okay, I see. We finna go into a part 2 of that. Because
it's always starting trouble.
I know because see, but whatever do you mean? Understanding that. Okay, here. Let's go with let's play off the song, Paper or Plastic. Now, who gonna be what? Is the man of the house gonna do paper, or is the man in the house gonna do plastic?
Okay. Okay. That's cute.
Okay.
I'll wait for everybody else to answer because I don't have an answer for that.
That go back to that.
The answer to that is you be a man that dominates just as well as plastic do, because plastic doggone has a residual bearing interest on it. So you should be bringing a residual income into it as well as a residual of it.
All right, I'll get some motherfucking residual then, honey. Okay.
Okay.
Because guess what?
Okay.
You can throw that paper, but when it hit the floor, it's no more.
Oh, okay.
I try to catch it in my boobs or something. I don't want it to touch the floor, honey. I'm trying to.
I can't wait to see that.
I can turn some tricks, honey. I pay for it the next goddamn day, honey. But in the moment, honey, I think I'm Nadia Comaneci, honey.
No.
And then I wake up feeling like Dennis Rodman.
In our quest for what is the quest? I think that's a better question. What is the quest? Is it the quest for dominance, or is it the quest for respect? Or do you think being dominant gives you respect? Because again, the title is man of the house or man in the house.
Well, real leaders are not feared; they're loved.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. That's a banner. Hold on. That's a banner.
Thank you, Riz.
Baby.
That's a
Thank
goddamn
you so
banner.
much, Riz. Thank you, Riz. Peace and hand grease.
Sunny.
Deuces.
No,
real leaders are not feared; they are loved.
We here.
That part.
Right. Anybody can wolf their way into control.
Child, let me tell you, honey.
But how compassionate do you have to be to keep control and have respect?
How about that?
Because the key is not to control the body; it's to control the man.
Blowing my ear, honey. We can talk. I'm sorry.
But oftentimes, see, we see, ladies, can I talk to y'all for a minute? I know you'll understand.
Or give it to them from the garden.
Oftentimes, sisters, you sit down here and you have allowed other sisters to get into your head. You've allowed older sisters like your mama and your grandmama and your aunties get into your head and have allowed their opinions about your life to dictate your life. Okay. And because you have not hit the benchmarks that they have hit when they were your age or whatever, or because you don't have a man and this, that, and the other, then it starts to become a weight on your shoulders and a burden that you bear because you have allowed them to taint what was working for you. So now, with all that in your ear, now you got your girlfriends with all of them, you got, and it's usually your hot ass girlfriends that know how to go from man to man. Every time you turn around, they got a new boyfriend, they got a man, they talking to somebody, this, that, and the other. It's always them that always want to put on you what you should be doing. How come you ain't got, girl, you so pretty and everything. How come you ain't got no man, girl? You know, and all of that. Okay. So how come? Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. Come on, Gene. Come on, Gene. Okay. About you. Don't let it go to your head, no. Don't let it go to your head, no.
Don't do that, man.
Yes, honey.
Now,
you can't be doing that, man. Because you know we can't play the whole thing, man.
Oftentimes, and that's what happens. So we allow other people to come in and will taint our shit and then pressure us into getting into these things. And then not only that particular pressure, then you have your own internalized pressure because you're looking at this, what you ain't got, what you want to have, and things. And God help you if you never had attention.
If you never had who?
Attention.
Oh, poor, but
You know, and so now, and I won't say it's not necessarily low self-esteem, it's just that nobody has adorned you in that light. Okay. And so when you get that kind of light, now you have become like your girlfriends. You know, you got a man or somebody who's sniffing you. Okay. And then all of a sudden, when the honeymoon is over, honey, then you get to see who the hell he really is. And he done became this goddamn fool who all he want to do is either smoke cigarettes or smoke weed all goddamn day, make up excuses as to why he can't keep a damn job, you know, and then want to sit down there and pimp your pocketbook. And out of love, you do this and you do that. And then you got these bitches telling you, well, you got a man in the house. Is he in the house or is he of the house? Because see, now
I got an appointment tomorrow. Yeah, interviewing and the application fee is $75.
Well, don't do that. Because it wasn't the application fee, honey. He needed to go get it. He needed to go get his damn fingerprints done because he was going for a security job. Bitch, I'm having flashbacks. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, don't you do that.
Background check is $45.
Toledo, come on now.
Don't you do that.
Don't do
They
it.
said I gotta have steel toe shoes because these boots don't work. They got to be shoes, and I seen some for $85.
Right. Oh, did you say steel toe motherfucking boots? Wait a minute. Let me pause. Let me fucking pause. I'm gonna leave. Let me pause.
See.
Let me fucking pause.
See.
Boy, let me tell you something. I don't care which motherfucking crayon you are in the motherfucking box of life, goddammit. It's all the same. I don't care if you straight, crooked, motherfucking half cock, motherfucking damn it. Do a split, goddamn, don't have a split. I don't give a fuck who you are. You got the same motherfucking problems when it comes to relational motherfucking avenues, okay? Get your ass on the bus or run around the track because it don't even motherfucking matter because the motherfucker that you put up with will be back. Do not accept mediocrity.
Oh, that child said steel toe boots. Oh.
Don't let it go to your head. No.
You know what? My mind was ready to go somewhere that time, but I'm gonna just be cute.
Right. Okay. But
hey,
again, man,
nice remake. She got the
man,
floating head, yo.
Man of the house or man in the house?
I'm the man of the house, even when I'm silent. I don't have to talk.
Okay.
What I do personifies who I am.
All righty then.
And
I'm the
now,
man
you know
of
what?
the house. I'm the man of the house, even when I'm dressed as motherfucking Helena.
Now catch this. Now
That's
what
a
warrants that?
statement.
What are those qualities? Because I don't think a lot of people know that. See, and see, here's what this is. Here at 39.6, I'm the only motherfucker whose name is on everything.
Exactly.
Okay, first off. Number two, anything that goes on up in here has to get my consent.
Exactly.
You don't arbitrarily do shit. And if you decide that because you know my demeanor, you think, oh, me's gonna say yeah, don't take that for granted. Because see, if I got to check you on trust, I will check the fuck out you.
Like this.
Side vision. Okay.
Okay, right. Okay, right.
Mm-hmm.
You will get, listen, let me give y'all the story.
Oh, here we go, honey.
Let me give you.
It is time for
Jeffrey,
tea with Big
Jeffrey,
Me.
Jeffrey, can you bring me some tea? Thank
Okay.
you.
Godfrey, catch this. I had someone living with me, and because of my work schedule, you know, I usually work overnights, okay? So what happened, the chaplain, he saw me all day, but did not pay attention that I was off that night, okay? Because he didn't pay attention yesterday, because I thought, no, I'm off tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. This child goes out of here, comes back to my house with a trick. Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
So I'm like, oh. So I just happened to be in my room on my bed. And I'm gonna tell y'all why that's significant. Because for whatever reasons, me and a love affair with the bed, honey, we don't have. Usually, my homeless days in New York, I learned how to sleep sitting in a chair. So most of the time, I'm either asleep sitting up on the chair or whatever, or on this couch. Okay? So I just happened to be in my bed. And I heard the door open. I'm like, oh, okay. This child come in the bedroom, honey. It's like, oh, you here? You on your way out to work, right? I said, right. I said, no, honey. I told you I was off today. You are. And that right there told me is some shit. Right? So I said, yeah. So I'm sitting up on the bed. She said, oh, girl, can we talk? Talk about what, baby?
Bitch, do I look like Tevin Campbell? No, go ahead.
Talk about what? She say, oh, girl, I thought you had to go to work today, and I got company. So now, here's where this is. I hadn't seen the boy yet, right? Because I'm still in the room. And I sprung up out my bed. What the fuck you mean you got company? Okay. Okay. And instantly I got hot. Right? Hellfire hot. I went from Arctic freeze to hellfire hot in 2.6 seconds. Okay. And the reason why, I'm gonna get to that later.
Shit getting goddamn funky around here.
Now, what it was, I still hadn't seen her trade yet. I don't want to embarrass her in front of Trey because that's one of those unspoken rules that we have. We supposed to be sisters. Okay, bitch, I'm not gonna fuck with you with your trade. But me and you got to have a conversation.
What if the trade is disrespectful?
Oh, if the trade is disrespectful, bitch, the trade gets. Listen, if the trade is disrespectful, and you don't put your trade in check, bitch, I'm on both of y'all.
You know, sometimes the trade might goddamn in your own house be like, who is this bitch?
Exactly. Stop! Get away from me! Get away from me! Because I've had that happen too. I've had that happen too. So I told her, I said, girl, she said, oh, it's just gonna be a couple of hours. Can I have just for a couple of hours? And that was like 10:30, right? And I looked at her and I said through my teeth, I said, Miss Thing, we need to talk. Okay. So I laid back down on my bed and I rolled over. Now, mind you, this is my house. And I'm trying to give you and your company a little bit of time because I don't know what the fuck it is. And this is one, I don't play with you like that. So I'm not going to come out here and get into your business. Because you know my rule, honey, if you fuck at my house, I'm watching. If you play like I play, honey, I'm joining. But, okay. This wasn't one of those cases. So I'm like, okay. So I'm paying attention to the foot traffic, right? Because now y'all don't know this. My right ear, I don't hear very well out of it. I always failed on the hearing test. But when there's sex and shit involved, this bitch activates immediately, honey. I swear I'm Lindsay Wagner, honey. The bionics in this motherfucker kicks right rapidly, honey.
So your ear get hard when you hear sex?
Look at how little Bernie looking at you.
So I noticed that they were just talking and carrying on. So I said, oh, okay. Nothing worth whatever. So now they done got up and went to the bathroom and shit. So I got movement. So I said, oh, okay, they ain't fucking. So I come out the room because I want to give me some water and carrying on. Lights are still on and carrying on. So they sitting up here. When I got to look at this boy, when I got to look at the tray, I got instantly upset again. Bitch, you know about a motherfucking random ass crackhead in my goddamn house? Okay. So now I'm sitting up here and I'm waiting.
Well, just because I smoked 1, 2, 3 rocks, I'm a motherfucker. Drug or something?
Okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, she said a couple hours. Let me let her get her fixed, child. Because she in dire straits. But okay, but me and her, I'm finna get her to read the fuck out of her ass. Because see, this
message.
There's something that she didn't, did you give me Bernie? Okay.
I cannot allow this.
So I'm like, okay. So then, you know, I noticed that the light had gone out and shit. I was like, oh, okay, they finna get down to it. Now, I'm not really hearing nothing going on. I'm like, damn. So now, I'm like, okay, this bitch is fucking kind of quietly, honey. Okay, well, okay, you know, all right. Well, that's her business. But then, now see, this is the... I didn't take enough water in the bedroom to be satisfied. Bitch, you know I got that tickle in the back of my throat. And I'm like, damn, I need some water, right? And I'm sitting up here, I'm like, okay, well, let me creep. You know, I'm a creep because I and still not knowing where they were, because like from my bedroom to the dining room is just a straight hallway, right? Little straightaway. So I didn't know if they were sitting on the couch. I have a chair that's right here at the door, so you could see me straight shot coming up the way. Well, they happened to be right there at the chair. But Miss Thing was sucking that damn dick so tough, honey, she did not hear me. Okay. So I'm like, oh, okay, she is on this dick, honey. All right, bitch, oh, what you okay, girl? Okay. Oh.
Like,
oh. And you know what? Now, thank you for saying it just like that, because it was like a tutorial. Just like how you just said it was like a tutorial. Okay. So I said, okay. So I crept, you know.
You said you did what?
I crept. So I crept because I didn't. She was in her mood, you know, and I didn't want them to see me. And I didn't want her. Like I said, I'm trying not to embarrass her in front of her trade. But she had shifted, right? And I thought she saw me. Okay. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I done went through and things, and this and I came back in the room. So then I had dozed off for a minute, right? I said, okay, they're gonna be done in a minute. And I dozed off. But bitch, I done woke up. And they still in here talking. As a matter of fact, they may have gone a second round. And I'm like, wait a minute, bitch, is he still here? So then now, I done sat up here and got on my phone, and I text her. Bitch, he's still here. You said a couple of hours. What the fuck is going on? Why is he still here?
Daddy.
She say, oh, child, the buses have stopped running, and we were waiting for the buses to come. And I put up in there, the buses stopped running, bitch. You knew that when that motherfucker got here, that the buses stopped running at 12:30 and you got here at 11.
There it is.
But 10:30. Okay, because yeah. Okay. So because I said that, she did get him an Uber. Now, here's where it was. But girl, you got him an Uber, but shit, if you just said, well, apparently you didn't know, because the bus is about to start running in another hour. He'd up in here this far, bitch, you might as well wait. But you got him an Uber, okay, and sent him on. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. All right. So now she done went to work the next day. She got up. Well, did she have to work? Whatever it was, she was somewhere. As I'm stewing. And so she come in, she said, okay, girl, let's have this conversation, honey, because there's an elephant in the room. I said, ain't no elephant in the room, bitch. Ain't no elephant in the room, honey. Shit, ain't no elephant in the room. There was Trey in the room. Okay. Trey was up in here. I said, but let me tell you why I'm pissed, bitch. Okay. I said, now, out of everything in here, I let you have carte blanche to the refrigerator. I don't tell you what you can and cannot eat. You come and go as you please. You got a motherfucking key to the house right now. I said, bitch, if you was in dire straits, what in your right mind did not tell you that you could come to me and say, hey, Meech, I know you going to work tomorrow or whatever. Is it okay? Because, girl, I got this itch, baby, and I got to be straight. Why did you not come to me with that? I said, because see, here's where it is, bitch. I said, you was planning on me not being here so you could bring the little piece of motherfucker up in here and he be gone by the time I got home, because I get off at 7 in the morning. He would have been gone and you would not have told me he was here. That's the part I'm mad about, bitch. I said, had I not been here, you wouldn't have told me that motherfucker was in my goddamn house. I said, and you got cracked dick up in here, bitch. I said, I don't even think that was your type of dude, honey. You don't even act like that. That's your type. I said, the dick must be good. Oh, girl, yeah, you got some good dick. I said, bitch, crackheads do. Some of the best dick around, but bitch, they're crackheads.
They do?
Okay. I said, sweetie, no. I said, now, this is going to have me question, have you done this before? And my spirit told me no, but I wanted to throw that out there. And oh my God, no, honey, I know. This is my first. I said, it's going to be your only time. It's going to be your only time. I said, because bitch, I'm the only bitch up in here. I got very Tina Turner mama. I'm the only sinner in this house. You understand? And I don't care how it looks. I could have a revolving door on this bitch 24/7, 366. Okay, well, should I say 25/8, 366? How about that? Okay, I'm the only bitch, honey, up in here who has those particular kind of privileges where I don't have to answer to nobody. Everybody else, they got to clear it through me. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, and you so right, because I didn't think. I said, no, you didn't think about it. I said, but I'm going to tell you something else. Don't give me that I didn't think about that shit, because you knew exactly what you were doing, bitch. This was too calculated. This was too calculated for you to tell me you didn't think about it. So drop that excuse, because you calculated this shit, but it backfired because you don't pay attention. And so she apologized and carried on. And I said, now, I won't, wait a minute. Oh, this is shady. Oh, this is so shady. This is so shady. Because this child don't know that I've been over to her new place yet. Because her roommate at the time invited me over. She don't have that roommate no more. But that child don't know I've been to the house. If she watched it and heard that story, she know now. Okay. So, yeah.
Breaking news.
Yes, honey. Breaking news, bitch. I've been in your house. Okay. Okay. That's the new song, bitch. I've been in your house.
I've been up in your house.
You got the paper and the plastic, but bitch,
I
I've been
saw
in your
the
house.
pictures on the wall.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And
So
I'm still holding on to those funky drawers.
right. So all of that to say, you know, when it comes down to a man in the house or the man of the house, have clear definitions as to what that means to you. If you are the man of the house, what does that mean to you? Is it simply because you think because you make all the money that and you could bark orders that make you the man of the house? No, that it shouldn't be. It shouldn't, because what we have, the man of the house understands that there's a mutual respect for everybody that lives up in there. But you also are the one who sits down there and run it like a business. The house runs smoothly. Why? Because you are the one to lead the children or the spouse. You're the leader. Okay. And everyone depends on you to do that leading and are willing to assist when you can't be your best. For instance, if you're sick, out of town or whatever, it's because I'm not here does not mean this house ain't supposed to run right.
Yes, honey. Even if I'm
Okay.
out of town having sex with somebody else, run the house right, honey.
It run it right, because when I come up in here and the shit ain't right, honey, we're gonna have a problem. Y'all know there's a protocol to this. Okay. A man in the house is just that, a man in the house. Usually they freeloaders.
Yes, honey. Ooh,
They are there to be a man in the house. You can't even call them beta men, because a beta man knows how to pick. A beta man is there not to be your yes man. Your beta man, honey, is your right-hand man. That's the one that's going to sit down there and get in the trenches.
Yes, honey.
Okay?
Ooh, yes.
Though a man in the house is just that, a man in the damn house. He ain't warranted nothing. He has not contributed shit. He's just there to take up motherfucking space. Okay?
They give occasionally good sex.
Right. If that, and I'm going to equate this like this. How many of y'all have been drinking and y'all know y'all the only ones to put money in it, but the bitch that always want the most, that got all the mouth, are the first person that had not their cup and ain't put nothing on that motherfucking bottle.
Ain't got 5 on it. No.
Okay.
Hey, look.
That's the man in the house.
Look at that message on your phone.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it just came through. Did you hear that? Okay. So say the children. Yes. I love it. Ooh. Okay. Oh, wait. Anyway, that there is where this is. So understanding the place of it, understanding where it is, understanding, 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 overstanding. Okay.
Right.
Because there's a protocol to this thing. And just because, and ladies, I said this the other day that we talked about this, just because your child is the oldest son, or because your kids are here and they're showing you they can do this, stop letting motherfuckers tell them that they're the man of the house. That is not your pseudo husband.
No, it's not, honey.
He is not your pseudo husband. And stop giving them all that kind of responsibility.
At a young age.
Stop giving them that kind of responsibility, because when you do that, honey, I'm a product of it. Now, mama didn't call me the man of the house. In fact, what ended up happening was she had to downplay that real quick, because of her coming out of an abusive relationship. You know, her point was, ain't no man gonna dominate me like that or try to tell me what to do in my house. And so every time somebody tried to tell me I was the man of the house, my mother, Essie Lorraine, shut that shit down immediately.
Yeah, Playboy.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, shut that shit down immediately. Okay.
Ain't no men up in here, honey. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. No problem, dog.
So, be that as it may, honey. Be
Everybody
that
double check on everything.
as it may. What you say, Kristen? She said it's a vibe, honey. Okay, appreciation is the key.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Look before you keep. Or did you mean creep? Okay, integrity and character. Exactly, right.
All right, bro. All right, y'all be good, bro. Be smooth.
She said kings versus peasants, in my opinion. How about that? Okay. Which one? She said insert Keisha Cole. Which one?
All right. Keisha to the Cole. All right. As we lay.
Okay. What you say? No embarrassment. Hashtag Twitter. No embarrassment, honey. Okay. Right. Exactly. Okay. Honey. No, ma'am. Okay. What you say, baby? Money, characteristics, destiny, capabilities, understanding, freedom belongs to you, not me. Ha. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'll give you that. I'll give you that all day, baby. I'll give you that all day. I'll give you that all day.
Yes, honey.
I will give you that all day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, honey.
But I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap that up there, honey. Because shit, we done said it all, we done talked it all out. And I think that there is that, honey, because shit. Okay. Okay.
We had a wonderful guest, Miss Crystal, honey.
Miss Crystal came up in here and shut that shit down.
She shut it down so bad. She shut it down so bad, my voice got deep.
Oh, okay. Did you go down into the basement, honey? Ooh.
I was like, what's up, Crystal, baby? Not even sounded a damn mess. They be like, bitch, why you trying to sound like a man, bitch? What is wrong with you? I am a bad bitch. Don't play with me.
Okay, that part. Well, okay, on that note, my darlings, tomorrow is the 27th of February. Okay. And we're going to come up in here. I'm trying to be light tomorrow and have some fun and things of that nature. But we'll see what happens. We're going to see what's going on and things. But y'all know, honey, if something comes across my desk that I got to talk about, honey, we will. Okay, we're going to dish all the tea. Because like my girl was Sean Ali used to always say, honey, on Sister Circle, honey. She said Big Meech is always dishing tea, honey. You're damn right. Okay. So, honey, on those particular notes, honey, we want to thank you for your love and your support and for coming up in here and doing your thing with us, honey. We thank you. Like, subscribe, share, okay, to all of the platforms. If you're listening right here on YouTube right now, honey, take it and like and subscribe and hit the little bell and all that jazz and things. Share this with somebody so that we can have conversation, honey. Don't be afraid of it. Go ahead on and share it, honey. They may not like the presentation, honey, but they're going to love the conversation. Okay? So get up in here and let's make some shit happen so that we can continue to grow and to move forward. Okay? So, yeah. So, darlings, if you love me, tell a friend, honey. If you hate me, tell all of your motherfucking enemies. But do know this. Everything that we're doing over here at District T Entertainment, at Aunt Nikki, and wait a minute, what's her production company name? A1 Entertainment. Okay. We got Let's Talk with Aunt Nikki Productions. We got Atlanta Hot Radio Entertainment over there and Big Guy Ally Records and all those jazzes and things of that nature. Everything, honey. We got the Night Hot Network. Everything. We got Helena with the twist or Derek with the twang, honey.
Boy, Derek.
Yeah, boy, Derek.
Okay. Yeah, boy, Derek. Okay.
Not Bo Derek, boy.
Yeah,
Derek.
boy, Derek. Catch it. Okay.
Boy, Derek.
So with all of that, honey, everything that we're doing, any way, shape, style, form, or fashion, honey, will move forward. So on that note, my darlings, until the next time that we see each other and intertwine with one another, be good to yourselves. Not just have a good day. Not just have a good day, honey, but be a good day. Okay.
Ooh, I like that one. Ooh.
Yeah, not just like have a good day, but be a good day. So on that note, my darlings.
Ooh. Be a good day.
That's not just have a good day. Be a good day. Yes, honey. So on that note, honey. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead on, honey. Get back into your evenings, honey. It's Friday night, honey. You just got paid. It's Friday night, honey. What y'all got going on in the pandemic?
Butter crunch cookies.
Okay. Okay. So on that note, honey. And scene.